Stay. Okay, word. Word! What else? I got the list. YouTube. Yes or no questions 1. I think that's it. Okay. Well, I'll hop in. Actually, should I just hop? Fuck it. I'll just hop in here now and post this shit. Hold on. Fuck it. What up, Biz? Sage. Hold up. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, free. Yes or no questions. Please put your name before your question. Okay. Let's pin that shit. Oh, what did I do? Uh-oh, what did I do? What the fuck did I just do? Shit! Okay. Did that even... Oh, fuck. Oh, for fuck's sakes! My comments again. Hold on. She's fucking always something. Okay. Let's fucking Sage. Hold up. No. Where's my lighter? I will light that bitch with this candle. I don't give a shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me find my candle. Or my lighter. Son of a bitch. Of course it's not fucking in here. You know what? We're just gonna light it with this candle, okay? Because fuck it. I gotta be careful. Yeah, I better be careful. Yeah, that's probably good enough. I don't want to set... You guys can probably hear that I already set the fucking purifier off. I gotta be careful because I don't have any windows open or anything in here. And I have a fan going that's pointing directly at the smoke detector. Sorry, to make sure everything got Sage real quick. What up, babies? What did you... Oh, hell yeah, y'all got those motherfucking likes up there, period. Y'all some real ones. Just so you guys know, I got Shelly, Giselle, Anna, and Haley on the list. And I'll double check and make sure I don't miss anybody. And then yes or no questions 1. And yeah. In word. Okay. Put that candle back over there. Probably I just put the sage over there too. That way that purifier can suck it up. Okay. Alright, what up? Ooh, they got stickers over here. Y'all know the drill. Go ahead and drop your motherfucking... Hopefully, listen, YouTube, I think I fixed the comments. Hopefully they're fixed. But go ahead and drop your question, your yes or no question, but just make sure you put your name before your question. Claire. Gotcha. It motherfucking better. Hold up, boo. Hold up, Claire. Let's go. A 2 of Wands, that's a yes. Which is a good card with that question. Because 2 of Wands is all about like taking risks. Making a risky decision. Mikey. Let's go, Mikey. Hold on, boo. Mikey. That is a yes. No. Just don't piss me off. Oh, that's a good card. 9 of Pentacles. That's a yes. That's a good card. What up, boo? We're doing yes or no questions. So if y'all got one. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Hold on. Let me silence my phone, you guys, so I just don't want it beeping and ringing and shit in your ear while I'm on here. Fucking bitch. Hold on. I gotta get my finger up in that bitch. There we go. Okay. Did I mess it up? What up, babies? Okay, let's continue. Go ahead and drop your questions. Just make sure you put your name for your questions, y'all. What up, what up? Oh, I think, excuse me, I think I fixed the chat over here. It, like, wasn't showing me anything. Haley, I got you 4th on the list, I think. Oh, that's a yes. Welcome in, y'all. I should just turn my fucking notifications off, honestly. Excuse me. What up, y'all? I'm feeling better. I'm still, like, nasally and shit like that, but I'm better. Yeah, I gave Patreon a little update on what the fuck has been going on with me the past few months. I have a doctor's appointment on Friday. I'm not really fucking looking forward to it, honestly. Wait, will I run? Wait. Fucking Kim, hold on. That is a yes. That is a yes. That's a good card for that question, actually. Because Wheel of Fortune's all about luck, or a lot of times I always used to say, like, Wheel of Fortune very much does mean that kind of shit. Like, God will make that fucking happen. Like, if 2 people are being stubborn, he'll be like, fuck it, I'll make y'all motherfuckers run right into each other. Mikey. Same card that you got for your first question. That's a yes. I'm trying to think of, like, which one. Like, what that would be. What up, y'all? If y'all are just hopping in here, there's not that many people in here, but if y'all are just hopping in here, we're doing yes or no questions. Just make sure you put your name before your question. And then, just so you guys know, I got Shelly, Jazelle, and a Haley on the list. Chelsea, what up, boo? With him, let's go. Oh, that's a yes. That's a yes. Is it Adel? What was that? Who was it? Adel, is that how you say that? Brian. That is a yes. A lot of fucking yeses today. What up, y'all? Yes, put your name before your question. Let's get it. Thank you guys for getting those likes up. Yeah, if you're on the list, Haley might be the only one in here right now. If you on the list, motherfucking Haley, hang out, because I might fucking bust yours out first. Okay, Kim. That is a yes. Trying to think of, like, what the advice would be for that. Trying to think of what the advice would be for that is Chariot, but that's a yes. Sorry, Jesus. Okay. What up, y'all? Haley. Hold on. Oh. I would say no, but it's or however, because I bought. But it's Page of Swords in the reverse, which is very fucking scatterbrained. So just not thinking clearly. You know what I mean? But that's not necessarily like, oh yeah, it's like, oh, that was like on his fucking mind. Hold on, y'all. I gotta add Chelsea on the list. By the way, I don't know if anyone else is on here, but if you got, sorry. What was I saying? Oh, if you got recorded readings, I'm sending them out tonight and tomorrow morning, just so you guys know. Okay. What else? Who else did I miss? Claire. Ooh, love that question. Okay. That is a yes. King of Wands. That's a good card for that. What up, y'all? Mikey. No, not necessarily. What's up, you guys? I was trying to think of like what the advice to that would be for the Ace of Wands as to fear. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I gotta fucking cook on that one. Like Ace of Wands in regards to that question about fear. That to me would be like using fear as changing your perspective on it, using fear as motivation would be like a huge thing with Ace of Wands with that question. What up, y'all? We started. Oh, word. What's up, y'all? If you're coming in here, we are doing yes or no questions. Just so you guys know. Just make sure you put your name. Taylor, hold on, Bill. Just make sure you put your name before your yes or no question. Let's go. Ooh, hold on. Star and Five of Wands in reverse. I mean, that's a yes. I was trying to see like what the clarifier would be. Five of Wands in the reverse though is resolving conflict. That could also be him avoiding. But that is a yes. Because I can be fucking avoiding. Wait, Haley wants to know if... Yeah, if it's not on there, it is. That goes for any reading that's not on there. Chantel. Is it Chantel? Is that how you say that, boo? Chantel? Is that how you say that, boo? Ooh, that's a yes. Yes. That is a yes. What up, y'all? Hold up. Sorry. My husband. Fuck. Okay. What up? Yo, if y'all got, well, you know what? If y'all didn't get a yes or no question, make sure you drop your question. Because I'm probably fitting to get into these pains. Yeah, there's not many people in here. So I might fucking get into it. Hold on. Shelly, Giselle, Anna, Haley, Chelsea, period. Haley, hold on, Haley. Excuse me. Watch this be a fucking no, I swear to God. Hold on, but I see your question. Don't piss me off. It's not a no, but it's a maybe. Four of Swords. It's gonna take him a minute. Is it you? I'm probably gonna butcher this name. Is it you? Is that how you say that? Miyu? Yes or no questions, boo boos. Sending money for reading. Word, I got you, boo. Mikey, does she... Let's go. That is a yes. 2 wands. A lot of fucking wands energy for you tonight, boo. That is a yes. Oh. Listen. Drop your shit. Hold on. I'm gonna hop in over here real quick and post my shit. Hold on. Chantal, hold on. Claire, I got you, boo. Ace of Wands and Knight of Cups in reverse. That's a yes. They trying to fucking act like they don't, though. Hold on. Mew, right? Okay, period. Oh, that's a yes. Could be a water sign, bitch. Knight of Cups. Taylor. Stop. Let's go. Please be a fucking yes. Hold on. Hold on. That is yes. That's probably fucking soon. You got both the Taurus cards. Hierophant and Empress. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna hop in over here and post my shit. Copy. Where's my shit? Okay, word. All right, here I come, YouTube. Let's motherfucking get in on these pays. Hold on. Michael, you're gonna be my last one, boo. Hold on, I see that question. Does that work? Period. All right, Michael, you're my last yes or no question, boo. Hold on. Where did it go? Yes. Period. Word. Okay. Word, I got you, boo. Hold on. Hold it. Brain fart. Where's my fucking list? There it is. Okay. Y'all, let's fucking bust out Elena's first. Actually, hold on. I should probably double check and make sure I didn't miss anybody. Hold up, y'all. Did I? No, I think we're good. Are we good? Hold up. Let me know if that music's too loud for you guys, too. Okay, word. Yeah, we got everybody. All right. Word. Hold up. Let me get our shit together. Word. Okay, I got you, go. Elena, Shelly, Jazelle, Anna, Haley, Chelsea, Claire. And let me give them all the fucking scrub. Okay. Let's get it, bitches. What the fuck? Work! There we go, okay. Period. Alright, let's move on and get into this shit. Brain fart. Where's my Instagram? Oh, you must be setting it. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Well, Elena, I'm gonna get my motherfucking decks ready for you, boo. Excuse me. This one. This one. Work. Okay. Hold up, y'all. I'm just waiting for Elena to send me her message. This fucking week is going by so fast, you guys. Word! Okay. Oh. Okay. Yo, I remember one time I did a reading on Veronica and we fucking aired some shit out. Like, we found some shit out about who she was seeing. And she like and she had like no evidence, anything, right? She had nothing to go off of. We just fucking found this shit out in a reading and she fucking confronted her boyfriend at the time and sure as shit it was right. He's like, how the fuck did you know? She's like, I know things. I wish I could fucking read for myself like that, you know what I mean? God. Yeah, get the fuck out, bro. Hold on, Elena. What? Oh my god, don't piss me off, Elena. Alright, let's go. Don't fucking piss me off. Alright. Okay, bitch, you know the drill. Hold on. You know the drill. Let me see current. Let's fucking go. Don't wait. Let's go. Let me see where you're at. Hold on, I gotta pick that card up. We're off to a decent start. That card's been coming out a lot for you feminines lately. Outcome. Not bad. Okay, hold on. One more. I don't really have anything bad to say unless these clarifiers fucking come with a punch. Hold on. yeah, it doesn't look, it doesn't look like ego driven. You know what I mean? It doesn't. It doesn't. Not even on the bottom of the deck. Okay, hold on. Ugh, your girl getting fucking old, y'all. Okay. Someone's freaking. Okay, let me just hold on. Where's the bottom of the deck? Oh, heart repair. Word. None of this is bad, except for like outcome. I see how that is advice, but heart repair coming out on bottom of the deck. It is healing and like love truly does conquer all type energy, right? Someone's forgiven you vibes in sync is coming out as current. I could see how the vibes in sync could be a challenge because like so someone's forgiven you isn't necessarily what it sounds like, right? The someone's forgiven you actually represents where like someone, which both of these people, because it's coming out as their current situation, right? Their energy together. So it represents where someone has found like a spiritual path. They found, so it's very hierophant. It's like they found some kind of spiritual relief, spiritual path, something that helps them, right? Okay. The vibes in sync, though, I could see being a challenge. So it's like, okay, both of these people, and I believe that, especially like with his cards, kind of shocked me a little bit. I thought maybe we was gonna see like, you know, like Spotlight or something come out for him. But anyway, so you see that both of these people, they have found something that is genuinely helping them in life, doing better. So I believe he probably is. He's probably not crashing out, fucking drinking as much, whatever he's doing, right? He's probably doing okay. The vibes in sync, though, is where two people, it's basically coming into alignment, right, is what that card is. And so it's like, yeah, I could see the challenge with that, where it's like, they finally come together and, like, work together. And, like, we'll get more into that when we get into the outcome, because the outcome is, like, so fucking obvious with those cards. But let me put a pin in that. I'll come back to that. You have clear mind, clear heart, and planning coming out on your side. And so I would say it makes sense into, like, the context that you wrote on there, with you struggling going back and forth between your mind and your heart, right? Your mind is on point. Like, trust yourself, for real. Because the clear mind, clear heart does represent that you do have clarity and, like, some fucking, like, you have sense coming into this. You have clarity, you have insight, you're seeing it clearly. The planning card that's coming out, I could see, because it does represent, like, text call communication, but it represents the hesitation behind that communication, right? And so it's like, okay, you're seeing the situation very clearly, and I do see like the hesitating to message him back. Probably, whatever. I'm sure that that's probably your heart that's being like that. We'll come back to that too when we get into tarot. His shit coming out on his side, infatuation, feeling it again. His cards aren't even that fucking bad. Like the infatuation. So I would say no. I'm gonna say no to it's. He didn't reach out to just get validation. No. Sorry, holy shit, that got really loud. No. The infatuation card, though, is like the reason that he did reach out. Curiosity, absolutely. But it's this, and feeling it again, it's this magnetic pull that he obviously has towards you that he probably can't really make sense of, right? But the feeling it again is exactly, that's what he wants to feel again, right? He wants to feel this connection again. The infatuation is very devil, and not not in like a toxic fucking way. Not like that. The infatuation is where like this person's obsessing a lot about someone. And so I would say, yeah, that's the reason that he fucking reached out. He's probably thinking about you all the time. Like obsessing about it, obsessing about thinking, and then finally reached out, right? Okay. Growing together, toxic environment is coming out as outcome. I will say, this is so obvious, right? Because it's like, the growing together is so fucking obvious with these cards where it's like, of course that's their outcome. Of course that can be a possibility, right? They could absolutely come together, vibes in sync, come together, align with each other. You know what obviously that's a challenge with that card. Come together, align together, grow fucking together, share this journey together. The toxic environment, and I know that you're probably like, duh, bitch, that's advice for this, where it's like, that is the only thing that is going to get in the fucking way of these two people working anything out, being together, right? And we'll, hold on one second. Hi.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah, it's not a lot of energy.
I'm tired as fuck.
Oh, because I didn't eat much. Hence me waking up and
Eating guacamole. You didn't get me a refresher? But I wanted to try one anyway.
peach mango's not flavored.
Well, it said it on the internet.
The internet lied.
What kind of flavors? Thank you.
Oh,
Sorry, hold on, boo. We're obviously gonna go over on this one. Thank you.
Decompress.
I don't even know what I was saying. What was I saying? I don't remember. Sorry, Elena. I know. Let me see where you're at. Hold on. Where is he at? Oh. Well, that would explain. Okay. No, I stand on that. I don't think that was the reason he reached out at all, was for any kind of validation. I think that he is going through some shit right now and probably wanted you to ask more questions. Kind of like dig it out of him, but let me fucking, oh my god, okay. This, I'm gonna go off about bottom of the deck shit because I was talking about like the toxic environment and here the fuck it is, right? And you might be able to relate to this, I don't know. Elena doesn't really strike me so much as this type of fucking person. He has. But the Three of Cups and the Devil card coming out on bottom of the deck is toxic environment shit, right? Excuse me, sorry, Jesus. As I'm like, I'm feeling better. Anyway, the Three of Cups and the Devil card coming out on bottom of the deck, you probably already know where the fuck I'm going with that. The Three of Cups is overindulgence, right? And it's like partying, drinking too much, you know what I mean? Doing too much of that shit, whatever. And so there's obviously, I'm happy to report that he's got fucking Tower coming out on his side. And so obviously God, whatever you want to fucking refer to that as, God is seeing this as something that is hindering whatever the fuck he's got going on, right? So he is probably someone, and maybe Elena's the same way, who fucking knows, right? But anyway, my point is that someone here, maybe both of these people, this kind of shit is getting in the way of any kind of growth, any kind of, hold on, whatever, any kind of growth, any kind of, whatever, moving forward in life, right? There's obviously someone here who is overindulging, partying too fucking much, and it's getting in the way of this. Most importantly, Four of Wands in the reverse and Ace of Cups coming out as current. This, oh my god. The Four of Wands, so, hold on one second. Sorry. Okay. Kidding, I'm not gonna get interrupted. The Four of Wands in the reverse, fuck. This right here, so you know how like Heart Repair was coming out on bottom of the deck and it's very much like healing, you know what I mean? Like love truly does conquer all type energy. This is how he's fucking feeling, and maybe Elena's feeling the same way, it just looks a little bit different, right? The Four of Wands in the reverse is where you feel very unwelcomed. You know what I mean? And so you're seeing here in this, and so you probably are feeling that way too, where it's like, well, I don't feel like I'm, like he wants to see, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling like he really wants to see me. He's gonna make a fucking effort. He's feeling the same way, obviously. The Ace of Cups sitting right there is like, there's clear as fucking day, there's feelings here between these two, right? But they're both, this to me is like fear all day long, where it's like, but they're both like, I can't believe a fucking page didn't come out, honestly. Not even on bottom of the deck, it didn't. But it's like they're feeling very unwelcomed. You have Magician, Ten of Wands coming out on your side, which does strike me more as someone who's guarding themselves. And more, because the Magician, it's not bad, right? It's a masking card, it is, but it's not bad. This is where that to me is like protecting, for sure. I see the hesitation, I see the protection, I do see this situation almost like you're contemplating if the juice is worth the squeeze, is very Ten of Wands, where it's like this situation is really more burdening to me, or more, I don't know, it's more weight on me than it's really worth, you know what I mean? And I'm over here where that's probably what the fuck your mind is telling you, where it's like, I see that very rationally, I see this very clearly, where the situation is taking more out of me than what I'm getting from it, right? He's over here with Tower and Lovers card coming out, where I'm happy to see the Tower card come out for him, because it is where his life is going up in fucking smoke right now. And that probably is the reason, reasoning why he reached out, obviously obsessing about you, obviously missing you, but it's almost like he's feeling very unwelcome, but he's like wanting you to I don't know, almost like pull it out of him, ask him more fucking questions. And you're kind of over here where you're like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm over here, Magician and Ten of Wands, where this situation is more fucking burdening to me than anything else. Why would I do that? The High Priestess and the Fool card coming out in the reverse is outcome. I kind of want to fucking pull more for that. I hate that fucking outcome. Because that is where someone like High Priestess, especially for him, because High Priestess in the reverse is where you are, and I could see where this like would tie in with advice for Elena as well. The High Priestess in the reverse, it is very Dark Night of the Soul, right? It represents where you have lost that connection with your intuition. You don't know what the fuck to do, right? The Fool card in the reverse, so this is telling me it's like, okay, someone is not listening to their gut, someone's not listening to their intuition, someone's not listening to their heart, right? And as a result, what they're doing is Fool in reverse, where they are not taking any kind of risk, not coming forward, right? I'm sorry, I'm gonna be on Elena's side regardless, so I'm over here where I'm like, I don't care. Like, he needs to be the one that makes a fucking effort. But anyway, I don't like that fucking outcome. I want to pull, I feel like it could be advice. I just want to kind of pull a couple more. I just want to fucking see. Hold on. Just two more. That's definitely probably more so for him, bitch. More so for him. What about the money thing? He's using that as an excuse to fucking open up conversation. The money thing is not what he's cracking it up to be. He's using that as a way to fucking open the door to communication, but it's really not like going as well as the fuck he's trying to make it out to. I fucking knew it though with that page, dude. I goddamn knew it. That was a way for him to like open the door, like have you ask more questions. What is he really wanting to talk about, say? He's avoiding it. Yeah, okay, hold on. What is he avoiding? What is he fucking holding back? That outcome is definitely more so for him, boo. That ain't really for you. That is all his energy coming out right there. One more. That his work is not fulfilling, making him happy. He's making it, he's like gaslighting himself, trying to make himself believe that it is. I do believe that Taurus season will probably, I wonder if we pulled that before, but Taurus season, you'll probably see some more movement, thank God. More genuine communication. What about, hold on, what about his feelings? He's still on a page. Don't even get me, I'm done. I'm happy to see that you are, that you're standing on business and you're not really chasing after and giving him into his shit. Yeah, anyway. Using work as an excuse to open up conversation. Work is not going as good as he's making it out to be. It's unfulfilling. What he wants to talk about, what he wants to say is that. Interesting. Also, too, with the move thing, that is like, I just don't, like, I don't know if that was, if you were curious about that. That shit ain't fucking happening. Just be prepared, bitch, from now until what? Like the next couple weeks? Be prepared for more of this shit. For more of this random ass communication and probably no, like follow through or seeing you. If they're, hold on. What do I want to fucking get for this? You'll probably see that come Taurus season. Hold on. I tried to run from this connection, but my soul craves you. I can't even read anymore. I'm just so fucking done with it. I'm not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. Four of Wands in reverse. One more. Hold on, you guys. I gotta slam some water. There's a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. I feel abandoned by you, and it's triggering my childhood traumas. No one makes me feel the way that you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. Hold on, yo. I love how... Hold on. I'm sorry. Did that wig the live out? Every fucking time I get on here, I swear. Did that wig the live out? Ugh. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I got a phone call. Sorry, Elena. I'm sorry I went so fucking long on that, but whatever. But I'm happy to report that, that's not why he reached out. I don't know. It pisses me off because it's like he's wanting you to, like, I don't know, pull it out of him. Oh, excuse me, like chase him in a sense. I like Elena's energy though. He's gonna keep doing this. He's gonna keep fucking reaching out to you. I'm hopeful though that Taurus season, that shit will start to shift. He'll start to come out of that, and that motherfucker ain't moving, okay? He's not. Stop. Yeah, I wonder what happened with that. Okay, anyway. God, excuse me. Did Jazelle excuse me, did Shelly or Jazelle come in here? I don't know if I've seen them. Yo, Claire, I've been trying to fucking pound that into my fucking brain this past week. Very true. Anna, we're probably gonna get into yours, boo, because I thought Jazelle was information. Okay. Anna, hold on. Y'all, I'm gonna have to pee so bad after this live. Okay, hold on. There you are. Word. Word. Word, okay. Hold on, boo. Hold up, let me get my shit together. Dishman. Yo. I don't know what my fucking problem is this past week. Like pounding, like fucking, like 5 of those bitches a day. I can't do soda anymore. That has to be my medication because I'm like, that Diet Coke just ain't doing it for me no more. Okay. Anna, you know the drill, boo. Okay. Hopefully I won't have any more interruptions. Okay. Let me see current. Anna, let's go. Let me see current. That was quick. Okay. Let me see where you're at. The snooping card came out as your guys' current challenger situation, so the both of you motherfuckers doing this. That snooping card, because it represents like tarot card readings, it absolutely can. And I'll show you that. But it also does represent like stalking on social media, and I know that's a huge thing for him. So that's probably more like, who knows? Maybe the motherfucker's getting tarot card readings, you know what I mean? But the snooping card, regardless. Hold on, let me fucking see what the clarifier is for that. One more for him. Oh my god, these two. Okay. You know, like, Anna's energy the last time that I read for her was actually like, it wasn't bad. It was like, okay, period. This is where she's kind of crashing out a little bit in this reading. Or more, I'll come back to you. His shit hasn't really changed. Anyway, the snooping and that, I'll come back to you. Oh my god, okay. Well, I mean, that, it's like, of course, we know that they're gonna, like, fucking communicate. We'll obviously get more into, like, the commitment and, like, what he's doing for the next few months when we get to tarot. Like, every time. Like, every fucking time. Like, as of, like, the past, I don't know how many fucking readings. But egg, let me start from the top. Egg on their face coming out on bottom of the deck. Like, we already know what it fucking represents, right? Overall energy for this reading is that these two, and maybe it's one person in particular, but the overall energy is like feeling foolish or that something fucking backfired on somebody, right? Where it's like, I sent this message, I did this thing with the hopes that it would turn out this way, but it fucking blew up in my face, right? We've pulled that before. Snooping, Netflix, and Chills coming out as current, where these two motherfuckers, instead of communicating, what they're doing is doing like tarot card readings, watching each other on fucking social media. If they were near each other, what I would say is that is definitely like driving by fucking places that they know that they're at to kind of like to kind of like get a peek or like see what's going on. It absolutely can represent that, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, like I fucking kind of like pretend like I have to like take this road to like go to this place, right? But I'm like really driving by their work or some shit. Anyway, or like driving by their house. But it represents like these two people obviously still, they're keeping an eye on one another. They're stalking each other, watching each other still, but not communicating. The Netflix and chill that's coming out on their side, I can see where these two people, they were probably kind of treating this as something where it's like, whatever, I'm not wanting anything serious. I'm kind of just wanting to explore this friendship type shit. It's obviously that's not, I mean, like if that was just the case, these two people would not be doing the snooping shit or they wouldn't feel this way about this situation, right? Anyway, that to me is like, yeah, I get it. Like we've seen the soul contract shit. We've seen that shit come out with these two where it's like, yeah, they're treating it a little bit too casual. Or maybe like lying to themselves, telling themselves that it is fucking casual when they know deep down that it's probably more than that. You have Inferno mind games coming out on your side, which is like, this is different, the way different from what we were seeing from Anna the last time. This right here is where you are probably struggling with like flipping the fuck out on him, self-sabotaging the shit out of this. That Inferno card that's coming out, it represents that, right? It represents wanting to self-sabotage something, wanting to just blow something the fuck up, right? The mind games card coming out on your side is that you're over here where you are, you're probably just, this to me is like 8 of Swords, Tower, 9 of Swords, fucking Page of Swords type shit, where it's like, yeah, I'm over here where I'm analyzing the fuck out of this situation, and I'm like wanting to blow this up. I'm thinking way too much about this, right? He's over here soul searching cold shoulder, which is not like uncommon for him. This is like pretty on point for him, which I believe, right? I totally believe that soul searching thing for him where it's like, I get that. Like, fucking period, do your thing, boo boo. Where he's over here and he's like, I'm finding a deeper me. It's very hermit, right? Where it's like, I am working on self. I'm doing the inner work. I'm finding a deeper meaning. You know, I'm doing really good. But he's over here where he's like, but I'm also acting like I'm too fucking busy with shit and I'm trying to distract myself. I'm whatever. I have all this shit going on, all these projects going on, working, doing this work on. I'm doing all this shit to distract myself from coming forward, saying anything, apologizing, whatever, right? Okay. So kind of like hermit, possibly hermit in the reverse. 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords, probably on his side. But anyway, the opposites attract spotlight coming out in the subconscious. And again, this is not the first time that we've seen this either. The opposites attract is obviously showing us that, like, yeah, these two people, very different. You know what I mean? Where it's like, this person is not, and you're probably saying this too, where it's like, this person's not typically my type. But the thing is like, we balance each other out very well. It's what that card represents. The spotlight card coming out, I could see where, like, this to me is probably some past shit where it's like that attraction to each other has always fucking been there. It's always been underneath the surface. They've always felt this. They've always felt this pull towards one another. this unexpected attraction towards one another. But then there's like this narcissistic energy that kind of stood in the way of that. I'm assuming that's probably his shit. I get it. You know what I mean? I fucking get it. We'll get more into that when we get into tarot. But the lesson, which I'm happy to see this shit as outcome, which this is not the first time that we've seen this either, but lessons learned in message card. We already know the message card. We already know. But I like the lessons learned because it's finally where it's like these two people are knocking their shit off and they're finally like coming forward, apologetic type of, you know what I mean? That's what message is. It's an apology. It's an apologetic communication where it's like, I want to see you. I want to meet up with you. I need to talk to you, right? We love that. We've been pulling that. We already fucking know that. So I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see that it's still, you know, Hanged Man in the motherfucking reverse as current. Hold on. I gotta see where Elena's at. Where are you at? Because I'm like, I could see the Hanged Man in the reverse for her for sure. Where it's like, damn, I was doing so fucking good with this. Like I don't know, my mentality or my perception on this was, I was good. You know what I mean? It wasn't spinning out. That right there is a fucking spin out. And yeah, and Hanged Man, obviously, it is a time card. It is one where it's like that, this situation or communication with it, rather, has been placed on hold. Talk about fucking reverses in this reading. Holy shit. Both of them are doing that. Just looks a little bit different. Where's he at? And hella cups. I might get more for him. Hold on. Anyway, Hanged Man in the reverse. Sorry. Okay, word. Word. I don't know if you had, sorry. I don't know if you had any questions, you know what I mean? Or if you were curious about, like, if you were over here and you're like, yeah, I mean, I am kind of curious about, like, if there's something, like, going on still, if, he's still pining over his ex or whatever, if they're still communicating. Absolutely not. I'm actually curious if, like, if it got to the point where, like, he had to get, like, the law involved and shit like that, dead ass. It looks really good for him, though. I always would kind of believe that. I'm like, damn, he always, like, appears to me in readings where it's like, he really getting his shit together. He really ain't no, I don't know. He just doesn't strike me as someone who's like, oh, I'm gonna, like, go out and, like, fucking party and fuck bitches now. Like, he doesn't strike me as that at all. Anyway. Obviously, I'm going to pull more, but, like, Ace of Swords coming out on bottom of the deck is like, yeah, that is the fucking hot topic, because obviously the communication has to be what fucking starts this off, right? They're both in Hanged Man in the reverse and fucking Ten of Swords, which is like, yes, that's the reason that this is on hold right now, is because they're over here where they're being stubborn. They're over here where they're fucking with their perception. I do believe at one point, these two people, they were coming out of it, and I'm gonna give it to him. He kind of looks like he's a little bit more out of it than you are. You kind of look like you, like, spun back. You're wanting to sabotage the fuck out of this. You want to message him and flip out on him, which I'm happy to see that you probably haven't. But anyway, yes, I'll be live on Friday, boo. Sorry, I have to do this little puzzle. Anyway. The Hanged Man is like, this situation has been paused because of both of their perceptions, right? They're just being really stubborn. They want to stay in this fucking mindset, and they're giving the other person silent treatment, right? But they're over here where they're stalking, they're watching, they're keeping an eye on the other person still. You're over here with 10 of Cups in the reverse and 6 of Cups, where it's like, this is where your mind is fucking going. 6 of Cups is like, yes, there is a lot of nostalgia. Of course I'm missing this person. But I'm over here in a 10 of Cups in reverse where I'm thinking, like, what I am hoping and wishing for to happen between us, I just don't think it's going to. And so, and yeah, very 8 of Swords. And I'm happy to report that the 8 of Swords is coming out, but it's in the fucking reverse in the outcome. So I'm happy to see that for both of these people. But it's almost like she's over here where she's, like, sabotaging it in her mind first. And she's like, now that I've come up with a scenario in my head where it's like, I'm wanting us to be together. I want us to be in a relationship. It's never going to fucking happen. I'm over here where I'm, like, thinking all of the reasons as to why it's not. So you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to sabotage this, and I'm going to flip the fuck out on him, and I'm going to make that happen. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm over here, like, coming up with in my mind. He's over here where he's got 7 of Cups and the Magician card coming out, where he's a little bit like, This is when it's like I am unknowingly like manifesting this person in, because even though I'm over here where okay, I'm doing the thing, I'm improving self, I've been on that shit, you know what I mean, I'm doing real good, but I'm over here where I'm keeping so busy that that's kind of my excuse to not message her. Like I'm keeping so busy that that's like I'm just trying to distract myself or just trying to keep busy to not have to confront that right now. But he's over here where he obviously can't get it out of his mind, right? He's in a 7 of Cups where he's like, what I'm thinking about though is like, what the fuck is gonna happen? You know what I mean? I'm over here in a 7 of Cups where it's like I'm confused about this. You obviously see that in that card, right? That's what the guy's doing. He's looking up at those fucking cups, and anytime you see the back of someone, it always represents like their perception, right? Like what they are looking at. So that's the same thing with the 10 of Cups as well. You see the backs of people in that card. What it represents is like what their visualization, what are they watching, what are they looking at, what is like the projection of their mind, right? What's the movie that they're playing in their mind? Your movie is over here where it's like I'm over here thinking like worst case fucking scenario, every reason to why this wouldn't work. He's over here thinking I don't know which cup to choose. I'm so fucking confused. My emotions are involved in this. I don't know what to do. It's like I'm paralyzed in fear over here. Magician card is where because that is the point with like manifesting, right? It don't fucking matter what your emotions are when you were thinking about it. If there's any kind of emotion tied to what you were thinking, you are going to manifest that in good, bad, indifferent. It don't fucking matter. And so he's over here where he's like, yeah, that I'm literally manifesting this in, but I don't even know that I'm doing it because I have my emotions attached to this shit when I'm thinking about her. Obviously, I'm gonna pull more, but the Justice and the 7 of Wands, the Justice 7 of Wands in the reverse is coming out in the subconscious. I kind of believe that this is showing us some obviously shit that these two people are not talking about. Could be something that you are curious about that you might not have like messaged me or anything. But this to me, I'm like, oh, because I believe that there was some shit that came out for him. I don't remember when that was. It might have been like a couple months ago or something like that. But it was like when he freshly left his ex. Like I got some cards where I'm like, is she like fucking around with him? Like I don't know, like just trying to cause drama, like sending him messages, like just you know what I mean, just drama. This might have gotten to the point where he had to get like, hold on, I'm gonna go over where he had to like call the fucking cops or some shit. I would not doubt it with those cards, bro. And good for him because I'm almost certain I was over here where I'm like, he needs to do that because she ain't gonna fucking stop. You know what I mean? Like he needs to call the cops. He needs to do something. That's probably exactly what the fuck he did. Because the blocking or like, you know what I mean? Like blocking on the phone or on social media, that shit was not cutting it. 8 of Swords in the reverse, 5 of Swords coming out as outcome. I'm actually happy to see it because this is where these two perceptions, right? These two people hang down in the reverse. It's like I am finally coming out of this mind fucking energy. Yes, I'm hesitant. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm a little guarded still in this outcome. Whatever. I'll take it. It's just giving us some context. Hold on. I want to see. Oh, wait. That's what I wanted to see was, oh, what he's going to be doing, like, the next 5-6 months. Watch us be hermit. Hold on. That's close enough. A 4 of Swords. Word. Good. So until Virgo season, August, September, 4 of Swords, I mean, like, yeah, that is kind of like a mini hermit, right? 4 of Swords is where what he's going to be doing is a lot of resting, recovering, but a lot of getting his mind right. Focusing on self. Never doubted that. Okay, word. Let me see as for, because we already know the communication. What about, like, commitment and shit? What are we seeing with that? Knight of Pentacles has been steady with that question. Came out with this one, too. It's a slow burn. Probably both of them, scared to talk about it. They do, though. They do. When is this, like, coming up in conversation? That could be Virgo season as well. That is a lot sooner than I thought. Yeah, wow. I'm gonna say Scorpio season. When is that? October, November? Again, please tell me if I've read this before. I kind of think that you might be the one that fucking brings it up. Because you see, it's a slow burn between these two. It's almost like they're both, this shit pisses me off. I was going off about this in someone's fucking reading, but I think the last time I was on here. Where it's like, the both of them are acting like it. Like, the both of them are acting like, it's like, yeah, like, duh, I'm not seeing anybody else. You know what I mean? It's like, I thought that we were like, we didn't have a conversation, but I thought that we were like on the same page. And you're over here where you're like, no, we need to have a fucking conversation about that. It is a slow burn though. I've always like gotten that fucking Knight of Pentacles with these two for that. Where it's like, yeah, like they're acting like it, of course. They're like acting like they're they're in a commitment. But it's like they're not talking about it. They kind of drop little hints here and there. But both of them are very guarded to talk about it. But I think you're gonna be the one that's like, we need to talk about this. Like, what are we fucking doing here? Hold on, what do I want to get for him? Ooh, you know what? I might do my OG. Hold on. Oh, I did get one. Okay, hold on, boo. Let me see. Let me do 3. Well, that's 7 of Cups. Okay. Should I do 3 more? Fuck it. I'm gonna do 3 more. Okay. I'm so. Which I feel like we've gotten this one before for him, but I'm sorry for being critical of you. I know I hurt you with my harsh words and actions. I contradict myself and give mixed messages because I don't know what I want. I want to hold you and be held by you again. I want to wake up with you by my side every day. I'm trying to bury my love for you because I can't be with you right now. I've ruined our relationship. You're my secret inspiration. Your smile lights up my world. I love laughing with you. Word. No one loves me like you do. I'm ready to commit to you in our beautiful future. I deeply regret hurting you. I was triggered and lashed out at you. It's not your fault. I messed this up and I'll fix it. Word. Period. Word. Okay. Damn, Virgo season gonna be busy for you two. Yeah, I'm gonna say Scorpio season though for commitment. Hold on, y'all. Hold up, y'all. I got one. Hold on. Let me get my shit together. I got one more for. Sorry, it went so fucking long on that. Hold on, y'all. I got one more for Anna. Hold up. Hold on. So good. Anna's readings are always entertaining with him. I do enjoy reading for him though because he's not a scumbag. Like every time he's a refreshing to read for trust because he's not like whatever. He's stubborn as a motherfucker, but he doesn't strike me as like a fucking player or I don't know, like sleazy or anything like that. Okay, anyway, hold on. Word. I know, right? I'm like, he never strikes me as someone who's like fucking up to no good, a liar, you know what I mean? He don't ever strike me like that. But stubborn? Yeah. Oh my god. I can't believe he's on the Earth sign. That Taurus. Like, I can't believe he's not a fucking Taurus. Hold up, y'all. Okay, here we go. Okay. I know that's right, bitch. Okay. Word, okay. What should I do for this one? Actually, I might start... I think I'm going to start with tarot on this one. Hold on, boo. Yeah, I'm going to start with tarot. I might get into Oracle, but I just want to see what comes out with this. All right, hold on. Oh, excuse me, sorry. sorry, indigestion, hold on. Okay. All right, let me see. Current. What about him? I don't know. He's pretty fun to read for. I don't know. Every time I read for these two, she always strikes me as someone that's I don't know. She always strikes me as someone that would be 18. You know what I mean? But I don't think she is. And he just looks like he couldn't give a shit less. Yeah, there's not much emotion attached to his shit. Can I get a couple? Well, hold on. Let me see. Yeah. No. Okay. Word. I'm gonna do a couple more for her. I kind of figured that should become okay. Knight of Swords coming out on bottom of the deck is obviously it's just giving us some context where it's yeah, this which I guess it does make sense as to why the shit came out for him like it did. Because Knight of Swords it's communication that is not well thought out, right? And I'm gonna come back to that because that might not be what you're thinking. Because Knight of Swords, that's overall energy for this situation, and obviously it makes sense with her because it's oh yeah, I'm just running around work, just asking everybody this question, right? And I'm gonna start with him. He's over here at a King of Swords, okay? So he's over here where he's I'm not like that, okay? Yeah, of course, so. Also, his answer to that question, 100% fucking honest, right? Dead ass. Of course, that's why I'm yeah, absolutely. Of course he picked you, right? That's the god honest truth. But this is not where he's so, and it makes sense as to what he said too, where it's oh, well, yeah, it just kind of sounds like rumors. This is where he doesn't want any fucking part of the conversation anymore. You know what I mean? Because he probably sees that it could get to that point where this causes a lot of bullshit and he just ain't on it. Anyway, and so the Three of Wands in the reverse and the Hermit card coming out as the current situation with this is almost he's just wanting to dead the conversation where he's yeah, it was honest what I fucking said. Of course she'd be the only person that I want to be with from here. This too is also where, not to air her out, but it came out. She's disappointed. Ace of Wands, Four of Cups. She's disappointed that he didn't say her, right? But she ain't gonna fucking say that. And so it's almost like she's running around work. You're seeing that. She's running around work being out of control. She always strikes me as someone who's 18 or some shit. Just a 16-year-old running around work asking everybody this question to get some kind of validation. And yeah, anyway, she's upset that he didn't say it was her. He's over here where he's yeah, I'm not like a part of the, like, I don't give a shit about that. Like, yeah, I gave you my answer, but like, I ain't trying to like cause any drama with this, anything like that. I could also see where he said this when he was still in a relationship with someone, and that's why he's like, yeah, let's not talk about this anymore because I'm in like a committed relationship, and like I just don't need that kind of shit getting out. I could absolutely see that where he's like, yeah, I'm actually like, I'm like living with someone type shit, and I like said that to someone that whatever. I answered a question, I was fucking honest about it. What was the other thing? Hold on, Bill. Yeah, and not that at all. Not jealous, upset at all about, no. And all that's what it was. The question where you're like, can you make sure that there's like not anything? Hell no. There's nothing going on. The Emperor and the Seven of Wands coming out as the outcome, they're no. No, that stands firm. That boundary is pretty firm. And it looks, actually, should I pull a couple more for that? Because that to me is like someone has probably established some pretty hard boundaries where they're not crossing that anymore. They're not hold on, I just want to see like what the dynamic is, if like she's tried to reach out or anything. I think he ghosts, like she probably tried to reach out and he just never fucking, she did. Okay, word. She did. She's probably the one that has like tried to reach out and he just never responded. No, nothing. It's probably been like that for a while though. I would say definitely over a year. She probably still watches him and stalks him and shit. Probably even still tries to reach out to him. He don't say anything. Yeah, I would say it's probably been well over a year. Or close to a year. Hold on. I want to do... Hold on. Hold on, boo. Just more. Let me fucking see. Oh, okay, that makes sense. He could also see, he could also see that she asked that question as a way to, oh, that makes sense as to why he said what the fuck he said to you about, like, I'm not, like, it sounds like rumors. He sees this as a situation where this person's going around asking this kind of shit to start shit, or to, like, start, because like the detective card came out, which represents that someone's snooping or they're digging for dirt to use against someone, right? And so he sees a situation like that where it's like, oh, that's the reason why this person's like running around asking all these fucking questions, is because they're gonna try to start some shit with it. He probably didn't even fucking realize that until after he answered, but I'm happy to report that his answer was 100% honest. Interesting. Yeah, he was probably in a relationship at the time that this happened. He, you know, I'll give it to him. The motherfucker does, he does strike me as someone who ain't gonna fucking really stand for shit. I don't know. He ain't fucking with her behavior. And okay, the detective and the fucking nosy card came out as his perception with this. That nosy card does represent where he sees someone spreading fucking rumors about this or gossiping about this specifically. Hold on. Someone being nosy. He sees her as being too fucking nosy. And fed up not having it. He was not having this type shit. Yeah, so this... Oh, wait, hold on. No, not that. Like, he wanted to be the only one that shoot. No. No, he sees her as someone that's, like, for lack of a better term, I don't want to say easy, but I'm gonna say that for lack of a better term. No, so that's not like what, no. So, I guess was he upset about that then? Hold on. Oh, he could have been, yeah. Absolutely, but he would see it as more of people being disrespectful. Yeah, the reason that, like, the reasoning as to why he answered you is a lot deeper than just sexual attraction. Okay, I could get that. Okay, word. Every time I read for these two, it always strikes me like that, though, where I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know why he's friends with her, but he ain't fucking with a lot of her behavior. Whatever. I could see the friendship as just being like, whatever. It's like a work friendship. It's just like, it just kind of passes the time. Yeah, he ain't really down for this kind of behavior, though. He's not down for it. He sees it as, I don't know. I wonder how old he is. He sees this type of question as one where she was purposely trying to, like, start shit. Trying to be nosy, trying to, like, get a rumor going or spread some shit. Oh, anyway. Yeah, I'm happy to report, those motherfuckers don't be talking. And probably haven't. They probably haven't for over a year. I could see where she's probably tried to reach out to him. But he's never responded. Also, where she probably still watches him and shit. Like, watches him online. Probably stalks his ass online. Well, you know, I mean, that is one of his, yeah, I mean, that, he should have just fucking, I mean, you know, if he wants to truly fucking, like, never be messaged again, he needs to just fucking tell her. But it's almost like, yeah, I just, like, blocked her, never responded. Anyway. Did Shelly or Jazelle come in here? Shelly, Jazelle, Haley, I don't know, are they? I don't see them. Oh, wait, no, Jazelle, you're in here, period. Hey, but word. Okay, word. All right, okay, Jazelle, hold on, boo. You probably sent me your message. Hold up. There you are. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Hold on, boo. A whiskey beach. Hold up, Jazelle, I gotta shuffle these. I'll get one more. There we go, okay. Word. Let's see. No. No, not at all. I could see where he's like initially I don't know, feels some type of way about it. Hold on. What the fuck is that card? Okay. Word. What's the bottom of the deck? Can I see... I guess what will it look like, I guess, after? Okay. Figured. Not surprised. Okay, one more. Word. Okay. I'm not mad. Okay. To answer your question, no. Like, at first, yeah, but, like, let me explain. So, 10 of Cups, World, 5 of Wands, boom, there's the initial, like, reaction, right? And then it gives us some context, like, Ace of Wands, Fool, 8 of Swords. So, like, initially, yeah, like, of course, like, because 5 of Wands, so it's not sticking, right? Fuck, hold on, Giselle, I need my nasal spray. Hold on, I'll be back in, like, 1 second. Hold on. Sorry. That shit was gonna bother me. Okay. Oh, okay. That shit was gonna fucking irritate me if I did not grab that. What was I saying? Whatever, I'll just start from the top. So initially, like, yeah, like, 5 of Wands it is your ego that's flaring up, right? It's because, like, I always say this about fives, don't fucking matter. Your emotions are attached to it some way, shape, or form, right? His initial reaction, because he's in an 8 of Swords, is to take it fucking personally. You know what I mean? And so, like, initially, yeah, he's like all fucking offended, like, all mad that you didn't fucking show up. But at the end of the day, 10 of Cups World is, like, in his right mind. He's over here where he's like, well, you know what? At the end of the day, like, this, it is about her. You know what I mean? It is supposed to be about, like, the family, whatever, right? And so he doesn't act on his foolishness. He doesn't act on, like, his initial reaction to this, right? Which you see, because then I'm like, okay, well, how does, like, what happens? You know what I mean? Well, he wants to have a reunion, right? He wants to talk about this. He wants to get back to this 4 of Wands. The way that you respond to it, though, which probably eases his mind or makes fucking sense to him, because how is he going to combat that? Is the way that you respond to it is you're in a Queen of Swords, and so you respond to this. He's probably going to ask, but you respond to it very rationally, where it's like, well, this is why I didn't go. And you even might, because Queen of Swords is not someone who is, like, emotionless, right? But they are always logic first, and then emotions come secondary to them, right? And so you're over here where you answer it very logically, and you probably do answer it in a 9 of Wands, where it's like, well, I was hesitant, you know what I mean? Like, the reason that I didn't is because I kind of felt like things were weird between us. I didn't want to bring no drama, you know what I mean? And you know, it's like fucking, it's about you and your family. And so you respond to it very rationally, and he's over here with, oh, okay. Like, so no, he doesn't, like, not talk to you anymore because of it, not at all. Anyway. Word, okay. What's your other question, boo? Or questions, I should say. Oh. Word. Okay. Hold on, boo. Word. Just 3. Hold on, boo. That is a yes. Word. You probably will, and I wonder if we've pulled that before. You probably see him, or, like, you'll see action, I guess, being taken on this sometime during Taurus season. The fucking Hermit card and fucking 9 of Cups came out. You probably already know where I'm going with this. The Hermit is where he's isolating, blah, blah, blah. We already know, right? The Nine of Cups is what just, like, irks my soul with it, because it's like, yeah, I mean, like, duh. The Nine of Cups is where he's, like, masking this. He's whatever. He's acting like he don't miss you or whatever, right? It's like, yeah, of course he does. You know what I mean? Of course. This is burning to him. He's thinking about it all the time. This is where, like, the straw that breaks the camel's back with this is sometime during Taurus season. So that's why I say, like, yeah, you'll probably see him make some movement on this around then. Oh my god. And the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So yeah. To answer your question. Hold on. Because what was the second part of that question? Where the fuck was that? Hold on. I'm gonna say yes only because a fucking world card came out, but let me pull a couple more with it. Of course, he's wanting to get your attention. He's like hoping that you will respond to something on there. Oh my god. Of course. Are you kidding me? The world card King of Wands and the fucking Seven of Swords came out as the clarifier for it. Yeah, it's exactly why he's doing it. Oh, shut up. Okay, you know what? Listen, only if you want to. I would like a story or some shit and just see what happens. You know what I mean? Stop it. Please tell me you've been posting on there. Please tell me that you've been posting stories or some shit too. Because I would suggest. Yeah, is why he's doing it. But I just think it's fucking funny because I'm like, yeah, if I were her, I'd probably like something. I wouldn't say anything. Word. Okay, period. Good for you. Okay. Good. Okay. And he hasn't said anything, huh? That is why he is, though. 100%. He's, like, hoping you'll say something. He wants you to, he wants to get your attention. Times have changed, man. I remember when fucking back in the day, I remember this motherfucker, and I hate Snapchat, dude. This is, like, back in my 20s, okay? I was, like, in my early 20s. I remember this one fucking guy, like, and this is a karmic from hell, bro. You know what I mean? What he would do is, like, open it. I'm sure that this has been done to you bitches, where they open the snap and they type, but they don't send it. He would do that shit to me all the fucking time, like, in the middle of the night. I'm like, what? Fucking rep yo set. Say yo shit. The fuck you doing? That's the shit we would do. We didn't have the Instagram stories or anything. I don't think. Well, no, we did. We did. I hate Snapchat. I hate it. I do have Snapchat, but I only ever use it to take pictures of myself. Anyway, Giselle, I'm sorry. What you had a question, boo? Sorry, I was just thinking. Where? I'm like, you can't, the filter's just fire on there, you know what I mean? Okay. Alright, hold on. Let's see, I might pull Oracle. Let me just see what comes out with this. Give me general sun. Two more. What do I want to do for this one? I might do angel numbers for this. I wasn't really expecting it to go that way. This is hitting. So World, I don't know if I've been saying the cards. World, 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 3 of Swords, Queen of Wands in reverse, 5 of Cups. This is obviously hitting on, it's not even like career, love, anything like that. This is the way that Jazelle sees herself, or the way that she's feeling, the way that her self-image right now. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is such a tragic fucking card, because the Queen of Wands in the upright, this is like, Queen of Wands in the upright is that bitch. You know what I mean? That, like, Queen of Wands in the upright is where and regardless, even when you're in the fucking reverse, you still have like this magnetism about you, right? When it's in the upright though, like, Queen of Wands knows that shit. They know the kind of power that they have. They know what they're capable of, right? And so that's why that card is so associated with people that are in witchcraft and shit like that. Because Queen of Wands can really hold power over people. They know what they can fucking do. They know the kind of power that they have. When it comes out in the reverse, they've forgotten it. You know what I mean? Like, they still are very, but that worries me so fucking much for a Queen of Wands in the reverse though, because that is like exactly what narcissists prey on, is that type shit, where it's like narcissists, narcissists are smart motherfuckers. They know the kind of power that person has, and so they go after it, right? But so a narcissist would see this and they'd be like, oh, like, Jazelle is that bitch, but she don't know it. And so I'm gonna go get her, and I'm gonna drain her of all this fucking energy, right? That's why, like, Queen of Wands in reverse is so tragic to me. Anyway, you're seeing that she's in this energy right now where it's like she's kind of lost sight of this. She's lost sight of herself, right? She's over here where she's in a 10 of swords, 5 of wands, just all this shit surrounding her, where she's probably feeling like she's a fucking failure. She's probably shit, this kind of the feelings that she has, because it's 5 of wands with the 5 of cups underneath it. And I always say that about a 5 of wands, where it's like, yeah, that anger or that ego, it's always like a secondary to that emotion that's underneath it, right? And so, like, 5 of wands, it always comes across so aggressive, so fucking angry, like protective, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna get you first before you fucking get me. Underneath it, she's heartbroken. Underneath, she's over here in a 5 of cups, where she's like, I feel down, I feel depressed, I feel heartbroken, you know. And it comes across as like anger. I'm like self-preservation. I come across very fucking aggressive. Like, don't fuck with me. And so you probably are extremely intimidating right now. Or yeah, like, people would not fuck with, like, you know what I mean? Anybody in their right mind would not fuck with someone like this, where it's like, oh no, like, you don't want to catch that heat. You know what I mean? Um, just pissed off, hurt, but like it's hurt and pain that's underneath it, but coming across as angry. There's been a lot of, no doubt, and I get it. You know what I mean? I get feeling like this. It's like, yeah, I've been, or you could be experiencing this shit. I would just be mindful of this from now until Gemini season, at least, where I've been like, this is where someone has been so backstabbed, so fucking betrayed, so taken advantage of, that it's like, I'm wearing this armor. Now I'm like pissed off. I'm angry. I'm aggressive. I'll fucking get my lick back before you can ever get me. And yeah, this could even be where you come across as very vengeful, or you get very vengeful. Just feeling incomplete right now. I don't know why the fuck this wanted to come out. Hold on. I'm happy to report that if you've been feeling like this shit is wrapping up. Let me get, I'm so happy I get to use my I'm so happy I get to use my angel numbers. I like don't ever really use this one that much. Okay. Okay, love. Okay, love. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be hard. Okay. That advice is gonna, oh, I hate that advice. Okay, word. I love that. Okay. These are good. All right, first one, 701. 701. Angelic company. You're being protected. I do like this one. Your angels see the struggle that you are undergoing presently, and they want you to feel their loving presence supporting you. Call upon them to show themselves, and wait until you see the other fucking card that came out after this. Okay. Call upon them to show themselves to you in signs and messages today. That's the other card, by the way. It's synchronicity. Okay, anyway. Call upon them to show themselves to you in signs and messages today and in the love and compassion of those around you. Ask them to show you their love now and believe it when you see it. And then synchronicity, 279, look for a sign. Things that keep happening are connected, even if they don't seem to be. The recent patterns in your life are signs from your angels. Today, ask for a follow-up sign and remember that angels speak with a lot of repetition. Draw a second card. Word. Oh, I hate that though. Okay, anyway, that other card that came out, like, shut up. Okay. Draw a second card today and see what your angels have to say after you spend some time paying more conscious attention, and then it's gratitude everywhere. Okay, anyway. 208. Challenge yourself to be thankful. Oh, there is always something to be grateful for, no matter how dire the present circumstances may seem. Your angels challenge you to focus on gratitude out loud. I hate that. It's like the hardest. I'm like, shut up. Okay, anyway, out loud right now, recite a list of what you were grateful for. Nothing is too inconsequential to think. And then 599, be steadfast, fortify your mindset. Your angels are asking you to reconsider a belief that you currently have. The present situation is calling you to change. I can't believe the death card didn't come out. It didn't. Okay. The present situation is calling you to change your mind about something in order to align with who you authentically are. That would definitely be this shit. Being steadfast and secure in your own intuition, your own intuitive wisdom is necessary now. Write down what is important to your soul at this time and reflect on how you can stay true to that in the days to come, even as you may shift your beliefs to harmonize with what you hold true within. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, I was just getting a notification. Okay, anyway, hold on. Those are banger cards. I actually do really like that deck. I'm trying to use this deck more. I actually it's one of my favorite ones. Bangers. I remember one time I was pulling for Rebecca, and I can't remember how it came up in conversation. She's like, "Oh, I just got like a tattoo today," and it was like this angel number, right? And whatever. And I like pulled the angel numbers card, and it was that angel number that came out that she got tattooed. We're like, what in the fuck was that? I think. Anyway, I think that was her. Shelly, Haley, Chelsea. Sorry I went so long on those. Okay, sorry. All right. Oh, wait, I gotta add Anna on there. Hold on. Or did I? Oh, no, I did. Okay, never mind. I did. Okay. Haley, hold on, boo. Hold up. What time is it? 4:15. Okay, I have to try to be off of here by 6, but I think we'll be fine. Okay, hold on. Oh. Abby, I got you too, boo. What? What the fuck? Okay. Should I, Claire? Hold on. Hold on. What did everybody get? I got Haley for mini, Chelsea for questions, you for mini. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do Abby as last. Okay. You right. Yeah, you right. I'm gonna fucking get in over my head. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna close the list after Abby. I gotta try to be off of here. Yeah, I guess. You right. I have to try to be off of here by 6, you guys. Hold on. Which I think will be fine. Hold on, boo-boos. Don't despair. I'll be back on here on Friday. Sorry, Haley. Hold on, boo. Yo, Haley's reading about to fucking cook, bro. This shit about to be tea, bitch. Listen, I'm gonna try to fucking reel it in and, like, you know what I mean? But I can't promise nothing. Alright. Listen, I'm happy that fucking some shit changed. You know what I mean? Fuck. Oh, this reading about to cook. You know what I mean? Okay. Don't piss me off. He better not piss me the fuck off. Don't. I'll crash. I'll quit. I will. Okay, hold on. Let me see current. Let's go. Let me see current. Stop. I'm scared. I'm already scared. Stop. Don't. I don't want to start the reading off that way. Woo! Okay, yours is fine. Where's he at? Don't. Please, I want... Okay. Listen, I was terrified we were gonna get, like, spotlight. One more. I'm scared. Okay. One more. I'm so fucking scared. Should I do one more? I'm terrified. I feel like that's like super worrying, but can I just see? Let's get into it. That outcome, I'm gonna have to like put a pin in until I get into tarot, but like whatever. Hold on. Oh, okay. Don't freak out. What's the bottom of the deck? Hold on. Snooping. Okay, bottom of the... Let's start there, okay? Bottom of the deck, snooping. Obviously, it represents tarot card readings, as you can see. But it also... Which, who knows? Because it does represent tarot card readings. Who knows? The motherfucker might be getting them. You know what I mean? But it represents, like, tarot card readings, like, asking around about somebody, watching them on social media, driving by their work or their home, you know what I mean? It's like that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Where it's like, yeah, I'm keeping tabs on that, like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna reach out, but I'm over here where I'm like keeping tabs on them, like I'm watching what they're doing and shit like that, like I'm lurking behind the scenes, and I mean lurking, okay? Now, red flags, but hold on, because that one I know, I'm like, oh, fucking here we go. But red flags, unemployed is coming out as current challenge situation, right? The red, like, and I get it from his perception too, whatever. Like, he's got, hold on, like, shut up, get out of here. Okay, anyway, what was I saying? The red flag's unemployed. I get it from his perception too. That to me is probably 9 of Wands, 5 of Swords type shit, where it's like, I get it. You know what I mean? Where probably the first instinct is that this person is not being genuine. This person's not being honest. They are, whatever, they're cheating. They're a fucking liar. Whatever. It's like, I'm so hesitant towards coming towards this because of like all of these, all this shit that's like just popping off in my mind, right? The unemployed that's coming out strikes me more as like a self-esteem type thing. And no doubt, like this could be Haley 100%. I could probably him, but the unemployed 100% does represent where someone can be literally unemployed, right? Like their asses are not working. And okay, let's look at that very surface level, because if that is the case, let's just say, for example, that he ain't, right? Let's say, for example, he ain't fucking working. You could be over here where you're like, well, that's a fucking red flag for me, bitch. Because if he's not working, I know what he's doing. You know what I mean? I know that he's probably slanging shit. He probably up to no fucking good. You know what I mean? It could be some shit like that 100% if we're looking at that very surface level. If we're looking at this from like higher perspective, right? Like the unemployed card, it does represent where someone has, so there it is. There's like what your instinct was telling you or what your intuition was telling you. Unemployed represents falling upon hard times, right? Where it's like someone is genuinely going through some shit. You know what I mean? Like they're getting drugged the fuck through it right now. And you could be over here where you're like, well, that is a red flag to me because I know exactly how this person copes with that. You know what I mean? Let's come back to that when I get in tarot. Anyway, I love your cards, and his honestly are not that bad either. You have coming clean and unfinished business coming out on your side, where I mean, no wonder he's scared. Like this shit coming out for you, unfinished business is exactly what it sounds like, right? This is where this to me is like, oh, you're probably gonna come across as like Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, where your energy appears so fucking vulnerable. Like the unfinished business, it does represent you have unfinished business with this person. You know what I mean? It is where your energy coming at this person is wanting to reconcile, is wanting to figure it out. You know what I mean? Is wanting to fix shit, is wanting to, it's like 5 of Wands in reverse. Like I want to resolve whatever is going on here. The coming clean coming out, which I hope, since we're seeing this card, you came at him like this, because the coming clean does represent someone. It is very Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, where it's someone who's raw with their emotions. It's someone who's authentic. It's 7 of Swords in reverse. They're confessing. They're opening up. They're opening their heart. And so it appears super vulnerable on your side. And then he's over here where he's like, oh my fucking God, like forever kind of love, right? Where he's over here and he's like, my heart. Where he's like, I know that this connection is meant to be in my life. I know it. But I'm over here with egg on my face, right? Where I'm feeling like I'm so caught up in some shit. I'm feeling like everything I'm doing is just fucking backfiring on me right now. I feel like a fucking idiot. And so we'll get more into tarot, into like, you know, what's going on with him, whatever. I'm just like, oh my God, I can just already see his fucking message cards. Anyway, okay, mind games, it's over, and then safe love coming out as outcome. I'm terrified. Oh my God, I wish he was here, because like oh my fucking God, the mind games, I'm telling y'all, I'm scared, because the mind games is gonna fucking drive this into the ground, but that's not what these two people want. You know what I mean? But the mind games does represent where someone, yeah, it's not as like gaslighty as that like the card probably initially sounds, but the mind games does represent where someone is analyzing the shit out of a situation, right? It's very like 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, where they are like, they're thinking, and they're like kind of, it's very like Page of Swords probably too, where it's like I say things to kind of gauge where this person's at. And it comes across as like I'm fucking playing with them, like I'm playing with their mind and shit like that. But I'm over here where like the reason I'm doing it is because I'm fucking terrified. I'm terrified of confronting my emotions. I'm terrified of being in my emotions. That kind of behavior, and it's just like, of course that card's gonna come out for these two. Of course it is. That kind of shit is going to, I believe, probably force someone to walk away completely, where it's like, I'm not doing this. And I'm sorry, it's probably Haley. I mean, let's just be honest, right? Where it's like, I'm over here where I am literally wearing my heart on my sleeve. I'm being very like open and honest with where I'm at. And he's over here where he shows me that he does. He shows me the same fucking thing. But then he just like recluses back into this low self-esteem bullshit. He recluses back and then he pulls this shit on me where it's like, I just, who is this? Like, what are you doing? Like, where was that fucking guy I was just talking to a week ago? You know what I mean? Anyway, but let's get into tarot. I'm going to shut up and get into tarot. Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm going to go so over on this reading. I'm so fucking sorry. Hold on. That timer's already going off. And I like, stop. And I didn't even get into tarot yet. Hold on. Let me see current. I like your energy. Where's he at? Okay, I might get a couple more for him. Okay, one more. Oh, you poor thing. Okay, one more. Couple more for him. I know you fucking lying with that card. One more. What is he gonna do? Thank God. Oh my God. Thank God. One more. Okay. You will probably see. Goodness, this isn't as bad. Like, this ain't bad. You know what I mean? I get the, not the suggestion, the advice. Okay. It ain't. His outcome ain't bad. Okay, anyway. Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups. I'm going to try to fly the fuck through this, but Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups in the reverse is coming out as current challenge situation, right? And so, like, yes, like, the red flag's unemployed. It probably is more so, like, Haley's mindset or how she's, like, just her energy, boom, as, like, current challenger situation, right? Where he's probably not so much in this. But feminine's energy is, right? And where she's at is, like, I am... Now that I'm out of this, right? Now that I'm, like, out of this shit, I'm hella in my swords era, right? I'm hella in my swords energy right now with the situation. Queen of Swords in the upright, which is not the fucking worst thing. You are looking at this using your head, right? You're over here, you're like, yes, I'm looking at this, like, very rationally. You know what I mean? Like, using my head. When I do that, though, I'm over here in this Ten of Cups in the reverse where I look at this situation and it's like, it's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. I get it. This is where someone's really trying to stay, like, out of their heart with the situation right now. I get it. Page of Swords, Five of Swords coming out on your side now, where it's like, well, now I'm over here where, and he, holy fuck, talk about, I'm so curious how you were with him. Because he sees you as a Queen of Cups now, which is super emotional, right? And so, which is hilarious because you're like, I seen that wicked, you know what you wrote on there, bitch, where you're like, it was weird. It was, like, romantic and shit, the fuck? And now we're over here where we're, like, not saying anything. He's going through the same shit, where he's over here and he's like, who is this Queen of Cups? Like, what the fuck was that? Anyway, we'll get back to shit. But the Page of Swords, Five of Swords is now, it's like, I'm over here where I'm on guard. I'm in this Four of Swords where I am, like, I'm ready to, you know what, I'm ready to fucking juke out of the way, whatever you fucking got going on. I'm in this Page of Swords where I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm curious, I have a lot of fucking questions to ask him, right? He's over here where he's like, holy shit. Like, there's a Queen of Cups Chariot card coming out where he's like, I see her as this Queen of Cups, and it's like, yes, that is, oh my God, the fucking, I'm gonna try to reel it the fuck in. This Queen of Cups is someone who, which good on you, like, honestly, period. If you came at this situation with him the last time that you've seen him extremely vulnerable or, like, more, I don't know, like, more open, more just open-hearted towards him. It genuinely had a fucking effect on him. As it did you, but it genuinely had an effect on him where he's like, I feel like, I can't believe a tower didn't come out for him. It just feels like it like, snapped him the fuck out of something. He's over here where he's like, God, like, which is so beautiful. I guess I love that for him. Because Chariot is where it's like, I am wanting to tackle these goals, and, oh, I love that shit. I'm wanting to tackle these goals. I'm wanting to, like, all of the shit that I have planned that I want to do with my life, right? This gives me the motivation to genuinely fucking do that. However, I'm over here in a Six of Cups in the reverse, or excuse me, a Six of Pentacles in the reverse, where I'm scared to say anything. I'm scared to talk to her. I'm not going to say anything. Lovers, Three of Pentacles, King of Swords coming out, where I'm terrified to fucking say anything. obviously, I mean, duh, like Lover's card coming out, we already fucking know that. He obviously sees this, and we get that with this Oracle. It's like, duh, of course, like this is not just like some hook up or like just some ex or whatever. To him, it's like, no, this is like this is my soulmate, bitch. This is my person. I love a fucking Three of Pentacles coming out with that, because it's like, yes, this is where he's wanting to work on things. The unfinished business coming out on your side. It's like, I want to, oh God, I want to work on things. I want to fucking fix things. I understand like his insecurity with feeling like he's not ready yet. I am hoping and I'm confident that you will probably see a shift in this. At least Cancer season, Gemini season, Cancer season. That outcome, Four of Pentacles in the reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, is advice all day long. Where if these two people, and I'm sorry, it's like whatever, I can tell Haley this all day long, but I just feel like he needs to be here. That Four of Pentacles, it's just like, this is never going to fucking work. You're never going, like, yo, you're never gonna have what you are wanting right here by being in a Four of Pentacles, right? You're never going to get what you want, homeboy, if you're over here in a Four of Pentacles and you're not opening your fucking heart towards this person. I know that you probably want commitment. I know that you probably genuinely want to work on things. I know that you believe that this person really truly does make you a better person and gives you motivation, but you ain't gonna have that shit, and you're gonna fucking sabotage it if you don't get your shit together and open yourself up towards them. Get it together. Get it together, okay? Get it the fuck together. And he don't like. I'm curious how his indulgences are going. It doesn't look that bad right now. Hold on. I'm sorry I went so fucking long on this. Just hold on. Let me get message card, and I swear to God, I'll shut up. Hold on. I know. I need to hurry. Oh my God. Stop. I don't even want to reach that one. I've lost faith that real love exists. People have lied to and cheated on me. I'm afraid to open my heart now. He's gonna stop. Just can you just send him over here and I'll deal with him? I know it's hard, but please be patient with me. I'm working to clear the path for us. Being apart from you has changed my life. I'm in a dark place right now. I will contact you soon. It was like a dream come true when we met. I never wanted that passion to end. You rocked my world. Okay, word. And then wherever you are is home to me. I feel safe and at peace with you. I never want to let you go. I'm so sorry I went so fucking long on that. Hold on. I kind of believe it. I do. I kind of believe it. Like looking on bottom of the deck, dead ass. I would have loved to see. I do believe that, looking at the bottom of the deck, that he probably has. I just really would have liked to see like a Hierophant come out with that. I do believe that, though. I do believe he slowed down. It worries me seeing that, because I'm like, I love that, good on you, boo-boo, but I want you to fucking stay in that. Anyway, those are the, okay. This is not bad. You know what I mean? It's not bad. I'm not bad. All right, hold on. Excuse me. Who's all in here? Did Shelly come back in here? I got Shelly, Chelsea, Claire, Anna, Abby, Claire, hold on, boo-boo. Oh, shit, what did I just do? Okay. I don't know if Shelly's in here. Let's see her. All right. Claire, hold on, boo. Oh. Brain fart. There you are. Okay. Okay, word. Okay, word. Hold on, though. Why does it do that? Chelsea, I can't. What the fuck? No, I didn't see you on there. Why does it keep doing that to you? Chelsea, hold on, boo. Hold on, let me pull up your shit. Hold on, hon. Okay, word. Hold on, 4 and 5. Don't get me fucking started. This question is gonna make me crash out. Hold on. Ah, okay. I know, same. It did that to her the last time that I was on here too. I like couldn't. None of her comments were coming through. I don't know what the fuck. Watch, I like accidentally blocked her or something. I don't think I did. I don't know what the hell. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's see what up. This could be someone that he's worked with. Some of your guys' questions are so fucking triggering to me. I bet you anything this is probably someone he's worked with. Or like something like that. You know what I mean? It's something, there's some kind of association that he has. Yes, I'm cracking out Chelsea's questions. What was I saying? There's some kind of association or some kind of connection that he has with this person that is through Pentacles, right? And so it has to do with work or I don't know, like career, like money management, like some shit like that, some kind of business or whatever, right? There's probably a whatever. This is how they know each other, whatever. This is not romantic at all. But I get it. Okay. I get it. I don't fuck with it and I don't like it. You know what I mean? But that's just my own bias. That's my own shit. But I will give it to him. This shit is not romantic to him at all. It's not at all. You know what I mean? Anyway, he is not. So hold on, because I think that you asked something. He does not open up to her about anything or the connection with you. You know what I mean? Like it's not. I don't know. So I'm like so curious what she's picking up on that's like vulnerable because it's like, well, he's not like opening up to her about like his romantic relationships or anything like that. If anything, what he would be opening up to her about would be just life in general. This would be like opening up to her about whatever, like the struggles that he goes through with work, the struggles that he goes through with just life in general, especially if he's an addict. If he is an addict, and this is a long shot, right? What I'm saying right now, if he is a fucking addict, I 100% could see where this is someone that he can talk to about this shit that gets it. You know what I mean? Or has been through, if that's because the only reason I say that is because Devil card is coming out, and a lot of times that will depict like some kind of addiction issue. If that's not the case, she's probably been through something that is extremely similar to what he's been through. And I'm talking like, yo, Devil, it can be a plethora of things. Oftentimes it is addiction. But this could be shit. This could be abusive relationship. You know what I mean? And this just might be something where it's like she's been through that, and so like that's just something that like I can work through a lot of that shit. I can talk to her a lot about it, and I like work through a lot of that. But anyway, addiction, codependency issues, abuse in any way, shape, or form, whatever, just struggle in general that he's been through in life. But yeah, not romantic at all. I stand on that shit. And I would agree with, like, the fizzling out. I want to say, like, this, and I only say that because it's, like, not romantic, right? um, like, yeah, you know what I mean? It's not, but it's, like, very, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, both of them are like, yeah, like, we don't, you know what I mean? Like, whatever, there's no hard feelings. Like, if we never talk to each other again, it's not like I'm gonna be over here where I'm like, oh my God, I'm so heartbroken that I'm not talking to him no more. Or, like, her too, it's like, it's very much like, yeah, I mean, like, you know, I'm gonna go live my life, but, like, if I never talk to her again, it's not gonna, like, tear me up inside. Yeah, it's very, like, peaceful, harmonious, yeah, anyway, yeah, I stand on that. I agree with your friends. Definitely not romantic at all. Yeah, and yeah, maybe the way that they met could be something through career or I don't know, career, his home, something like that. Anyway. Okay, word. All right. Okay, word. Let's see why. All right, hold on, boo. Hold on. She could be older. I would say that that's probably why it's so easy for him to like you can read my mind. I was gonna say, well, yeah, like me looking at these cards, I'm like, oh yeah, of course that'd make it easier for him to be more vulnerable with her because he doesn't see her like that. He doesn't see her like romantically. He's not honest with her about everything, or I guess transparent with her about everything. You know what I mean? Like, I get that he definitely keeps things to himself. He doesn't just like tell her like his entire life or anything like that. Um, there is a genuine whatever. Sorry. I don't like opposite sex friendships, okay? I don't. Anyway, there is that is my own shit. I'm trying to set my bullshit aside because this is my job. Okay. But the judgment card coming out is that it is genuine 100%. It's like there is a lot of like reflection, you know what I mean? They're very genuine, very like, yes, like, you know, anyway, like I get that there's a lot of reflection, and that's probably very refreshing to him in this connection, right? He does not view this romantic at all. I get that, and that because the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Cups is coming out, where he's like, that's not in my mind at all, right? Like, I do not view this person as someone who's romantic. That's why it's easy for me to talk about this shit. You know what I mean? There's not that pressure. You know what I mean? There's not like that shit hanging over my head that like, oh, you know, I'm like in love with this person or whatever. It's like that's not there. But he also does like protect a lot, like not a lot, but he does protect certain aspects of his life from her. So he's not like transparent about fucking everything. You know what I mean? Which I feel like we got that in that first question because I'm like, yeah, he ain't airing out his relationship with you. You know what I mean? Which I don't mind that. Anyway, um, I am so curious, like what his story is, but I will stand on that. I really feel like they connect on some kind of like injustice that was done to them and some kind of toxicity that they've been through. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, I'm so curious what his story is, but I would say that that's probably how they initially connected. Anyway, yeah. Oh shit, maybe it's that bitch. Get the fuck out because Queen of Cups can represent it's a mother figure. I'm so interesting. I would agree with that. That's crazy, bitch, because Queen of Cups, hold on. Sorry, I wanted to see if Empress came out on bottom of the deck. But Queen of Cups, it is a like mothering card. So that would make sense. That would make sense. Is that it not yeah, it's not like romantic towards him, but it's definitely like emotionally safe, you know? Interesting. That's why I think I said that when I first pulled this. I'm like, I wonder if she's older, is because the Queen of Cups came out. Anyway, yeah, she could be. You know what I mean? She could be older, 100%. Or it's like that's why he views her like, like she's kind of just I don't know, like I guess motherly figure for lack of a better term. Yeah. Anyway, hold on. Wait. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, stop it. Okay, hold on. Let me do that first one. Let's see. Let's go. I'm like genuinely fucking shocked by these cards. I am shocked by these cards, bitch. I thought for sure we were gonna see like hesitation, like 9 of Wands, you know what I mean? Like 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Not a fucking one card like that. Are you kidding me? Listen to these cards. I'm like, I don't even know what to say. I feel like I don't want to read this question because it's too good. And I'm like, if this goes left, I'm like, genuinely, like, give me his fucking address. Okay, Knight of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Lovers, 5 of Wands in the reverse, 10 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Temperance, bottom of the deck. Not bad at all, bitch. And Knight of Cups. I'm just like, I'm shocked by this. What his response would be is Knight of Cups, right? His response would be is like Knight of Cups, they are vulnerable. They're hopeless romantics, right? And so this is where, yeah, like this to me, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is where it's like, I'm vulnerable, I'm open towards it. Obviously, I'm in love with you. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Like, yeah, let's get married. You know what I mean? 10 of Pentacles is long-term commitment. 10 of Cups coming out underneath that is like, this is my happily ever after. You know what I mean? This is what I wanted. Lovers card, 5 of Wands in the reverse. Lovers card is obviously, this is like soul contract. This is obviously, this is a union. You know what I mean? And so it's like, how his response would be absolutely vulnerable, open towards it. Yes, wanting to commit 100%. Lovers card coming out. This is where it's like, I want to be in union with you. I want to be with you. 5 of Wands in the reverse is where that would be like the only, because it does represent where you are resolving conflict, you're coming into agreement, you're figuring something out. It can, but I doubt it's representing that in this. But I would say that that's probably like the one like card in this spread, because it can represent avoiding conflict, but I just don't feel like that's what it is with like the rest of the surrounding cards. It's probably more of like, I want to work on this together, of course, you know what I mean? Ace of Wands, let's fucking do it. The Temperance card coming out too. God, I wish he was here because I feel like I'd be like, boo boo, here's your warning, because she gonna FaceTime you, and this is what you need to do, okay? Like, the Temperance card coming out is that, like, this is not, like, you guys are on the same page, you know what I mean? It's not like Chelsea's like, oh yeah, let's, like, move in tomorrow, you know what I mean? Let's go get fucking married. It's like, no, you guys are going to let this unfold as it should. That's Temperance, right? This is where there's so much love and understanding and, like, harmony between you two. It's gonna work out. Like, don't fucking stress out about it. It's gonna be fine. This is really good. That's a hell. Are you in bottom of the deck? King of Cups, Two of Cups, Sun card. I'm shocked by that shit. I can't believe those cards came out. I want to see. Hold on. How do I want to ask that? Hold on, boo. I guess I want to see that. Like, is there any... Oh my god, is there any hesitancy? Because I'm fucking terrified. Like, oh yeah, that's him, obviously, after his wake-up call. Okay, hold on. Let me see that, because that is a good question. Like, would he pause for a second, and then, like, would that be his reaction? I guess, what... Is there any pause at all? Bruh, just be for real. Just be for real with me. Temperance card again, which could possibly be, but hold on. Oh, fuck, that's the card I didn't want to see! Son of a bitch, please don't be bad. Okay. Oh, God, here we go. Oh, my God, I knew it was too good to be true. I knew it was too good to be true. I knew it was. Okay. I knew it was too good to be true, bitch. This is not bad, okay? It's not, but I just knew with that fucking first, I just knew with that question, bitch. I was like, these cards are too banger. I know, like, what's the catch? 9 of Wands on bottom of the deck. I did not want to, oh, I know it's him too, because this card came out on the last one on bottom of the deck. Okay. This is not bad, but it's not great. But, like, the 9 of Wands on bottom of the deck, there is, oh my God, there is the hesitancy, right? But the 9 of Wands, this is where, whatever, we already know, Chelsea. This is where you have your walls up, you are guarded, whatever. You see the guy in that card, right? He's got all his little fucking wands surrounding him. He's got the little shit on his head, you know what I mean? Which, I do want to go off about this real quick, because that Sun card is coming out with this. The 9 of Wands, yes, it does represent, like, someone, it's a wounded warrior card, right? I love this. Is my second favorite card. I love Tower, but this is my second favorite. Because 9 of Wands has been through so much bullshit, right? That it's like, they have not given up, though. They haven't. They're still holding on to hope, and they're still going forward, right? They're like, if I just keep fucking going, I will get that extra wand, and I will make it to that 10 of Wands. If I just keep fucking moving forward, I will get it, right? I have, and so it's like, okay, he sees this situation as like, I have hope, like, I still have, this is why I'm still holding on to it. You know what I mean? I'm still holding on to it. The thing with the blindfold in that card, though, anytime you see a blindfold, because you do see one in this reading, 8 of Swords is a blindfold card. Anytime you see a blindfold, it represents where someone is being self-deceptive, right? Where they are over here, so let's start with 8 of Swords. He's over here in an 8 of Swords, where he's like, at first, is probably his initial reaction. I will give it to him. He pulls his head out of his ass for sure. But 8 of Swords is where his initial reaction is 8 of Swords immediately. I'm terrified. I'm in my fucking head. I'm thinking of everything that could go wrong. I'm thinking of every reason why she shouldn't be with me. I'm thinking of every reason as to why I shouldn't be in this relationship. I'm thinking of all this negative shit. But the thing in an 8 of Swords is everything that you were telling yourself is a fucking lie, because that blindfold, right? Everything you were telling yourself, you were lying to yourself. You're being self-deceptive, which you see 9. That's why you make it to a 9. This is what you want to see in a reading, right? You want to see progression, like, in minor like this. And so what you see is he makes it to a 9 of Wands, where he's like, I've taken off that blindfold. You know what I mean? I've taken off that blindfold, and now I'm seeing this situation very clearly. I'm not over here where I'm mind-fucking myself. I'm over here where I'm like, bitch, what is you doing? You know what I mean? And now I'm in a Sun where it's like, I'm not lying to myself. That is Sun, right? That is where you are not lying to yourself anymore. You see this situation with so much clarity, and you see it with so much hope. And so he's like, okay, take that blindfold off. I'm seeing the situation, like, I'm seeing it for what it is. I'm not scared anymore. I'm ready to take that fucking one. Are you kidding me? This is what I wanted. This is what I was hoping for this whole time in this Nine of Wands. I was hoping that this would happen. If I just keep fucking holding on, if I just keep moving forward, I would get this. So Temperance, Ace of Cups, Hanged Man is the card I did not want to see, but I'm not mad. Just considering the cards that came out with it, because Temperance, again, we seen that on the bottom of the deck with the last question, where this is what I would tell him if he's here. I'd be like, listen, you don't have anything to be afraid of, okay? It's not like, oh my gosh, you're gonna get into a relationship and you're gonna, like, I don't know what you're thinking. It's not like this is gonna, like, go to hell in a handbasket in a day. Like, Temperance, you're fine. You know what I mean? It's fine. It's unfolding as it should. It's unfolding in divine timing, exactly as it fucking should. The Hanged Man is where I do like this for him. It is a pause, but the pause is because someone's perception has got to shift, right? That is the only movement that this situation will make, is when someone turns their fucking perception around and they see this differently. And that is the whole point of this fucking, like, the whole point of this spread right here is like, well, you see the perception change. You see him in that Eight of Swords where he's like, I'm thinking of every reason not to be in this. And then I take that blindfold off and I see this for what it is. And this is everything I fucking wanted. You know what I mean? So I knew it's going to be true though with that first question. I'm not mad though. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm sorry, but like, you got me fucked up. Okay. Like, every time I see your guys' pictures, I'm like, you go and tell me that he's not gonna try to beg that baddie? Like, are you out of your fucking mind? Imagine having to show someone, I'm gonna show TikTok because I can delete this. Imagine showing someone your ex and they look like this. Like, be like, yeah, I fumbled that, by the way. He got me fucked up. Okay, hold on. I'm so curious what he looks like. Okay. The next couple of weeks. Let's go. Okay. Let's see when. Sorry, I went so long on that question. Oh my god, I need to hurry up. It's like 5 o'clock already. Okay, hold on, boo. Let's go. That is a yes. That's a good sign, son. Son is like the ultimate yes. Probably in the evening. One more. That is a yes. Can I see, like, a specific date, possibly? Or, like, around it? Oh, really? That soon? For real, that soon? 2 to 3 days. Holy shit, really? Yeah, that is, yeah. I'm gonna say I love that. I'm sure 2 to 3 days. I hate doing time frame because I'm like, yo, but that is 2 to 3 days. But Emperor's coming out on bottom of the deck, which is Aries season, and I'm almost certain that we only have, like, I think, like, a couple more weeks of Aries season. So that is a yes. It is in the next couple weeks. I'm gonna say latest April. Hold on, what week is that? I'm gonna say latest 2 weeks. Like the week of the 20th. The latest. Okay, anyway, sorry. All right, hold on. Hold on, boo-boos. Hold on. What was the other one? Okay, there it is. Yo. Oh, actually, good question. Considering those last ones we just did. Yeah, I'm curious that too. Like, when? Hold on. Wait. Oh my god, that's him? Yeah, like, that's probably the closest that I've had in my mind. Like, I always make up, like, images in my mind of what these people look like as you guys date. He's a little close to what I had in mind. I thought he was going to be very, like, clean shaven and shit, though. Okay. Let's go. Let's see when that shit is going to go down. Oh my god, I'm scared. When, yeah, I mean, he's gonna fuck around for a minute. I don't mean that in like, oh my god, he's gonna be like, you know, out here like being a player or anything. That, I guess I should say that pause is for a minute. I'm gonna say Gemini season at the latest, but don't be surprised if this is sooner. I'm gonna say Gemini season just to like save my ass, but don't be surprised if this is like Taurus season, okay? I love this though. Yes, I love this for him. You know what I mean? Because we love, you know, a king that grows. This is where, which I'm so happy we only see the Seven of Swords, because it's like that fumble or like that pause, it is very brief, right? And the Seven of Swords is where, of course, we already know this. It's like he's masking how he's feeling, right? Star card coming out with that is where like initially he's masking Star. You know what I mean? Initially he is masking what his true self. That's what Star is all about, where it's like, this is me authentically. This is what I want. And you know how like you were saying, it's like every time I get like readings, it's always showing like, oh yeah, when he gets like more stable or like whatever, like that's when he's gonna want it. That's Emperor card coming out where it's like he's already there. You know what I mean? And I feel like I've pulled that before in a question where I'm like, I don't know if this is like an excuse or like something he's not thinking he's got enough or some shit, but like the security and the stability is there. Like he is in Emperor energy. You know what I mean? Where he provides structure, stability, protection. You know what I mean? Like he's got that shit down. I love it. Justice, Judgment, Eight of Wands is so fucking beautiful to see with that though, because justice is where, of course, you're gonna reciprocate that. You know what I mean? Of course, you're gonna, you know what? The justice is a marriage card. You know what I mean? That's why it is a marriage card, is because you guys uphold the same kind of beliefs. You guys uphold the same kind of values, morals, actions. You know what I mean? You guys fucking, that's why it's a marriage card, is because those things align with two people. And the Judgment card coming out is like, yes, this person's being called to do this. And then boom, this again is what you want to see in a reading, is an increase in minor like that, where it's like I'm going from that 7 of being over here in a pause. 7s are our pause cards. I'm over here in the 7 of Swords where I'm paused and I'm like hiding how I'm feeling. Boom, I'm in that 8 of Wands where I'm shifting out of that and I go for it immediately. And so yeah, word. Quick switch up. I'm happy though for that. I like that. I'm gonna say though, yeah, I'm gonna say Gemini, but I feel like it's before that. I'm gonna say Gemini, but don't be surprised if this shit is Taurus season, it's that quick. Oh my god, he better not fumble this, dude. Stop. That one question that was a banger, bitch. The cards on that one. He's fun to read for. You know what I mean? Yes. He's... Fuck this guy, dude. Hold on one second. Hold on. Just for shits and giggles, I just want to see what comes out with this. Hold on. I just want to see what comes out with this. No matter what ups and downs we have, it's always been you. You are my one true love. I don't deserve you. You're too good for me. This is 8 of Swords all day long, by the way. I don't deserve you. You're too good for me. I took you for granted and treated you badly. I'm sorry. I'm trying to bury my love for you because I can't be with you right now. I've ruined our relationship. 8 of Swords. And then I want you to believe in me again. I know that I must take full responsibility for my actions. I will earn your trust again. I long for you but can't express it. I'm trying to heal my childhood wounds so I don't hurt you again. I can never find the right words to say to you. I push you away instead of bringing you closer to me. Whatever. I just wanted to see. Okay. Okay, word. Okay. Hold on. Oh, he is a Gemini. All right, hold on, boo-boos. Shelly in here? Sorry, was so long on that? Hold on, shut up. Okay. I don't know if Shelly's in here. Claire, let's fucking... Claire, let's get it, bitch. Hold up. Okay. That, okay, we're okay. Alright, read your shit. Let's go. Hold up. Let's do... Okay. Let's go, boo. I'm gonna do Oracle on this too. Hold on. Hold on. Excuse me. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Alright, you know the drill. I'm gonna start with Oracle on this. Hold on. Let me see current. Well, I'm happy to see that for you too. Ooh, where's he at? Not worried about your guys' relationship. Hold on. One more. Wow. A lot of that has to do with, a lot of it has to do about the feelings that he has about himself because of his divorces, for sure. Not bad, though. Okay. So, bottom of the deck intimacy is coming out. Word, okay. Anyway, sorry. Bottom of the deck intimacy is coming out where, yeah, I don't get that feeling from, like, the Oracle at all, where I'm like, oh, shit, like, these two is in trouble. But the intimacy card, or however the intimacy card, it is very Two of Cups, right? Where the feelings that these people have towards the other person, it goes both ways. They're magnetically pulled to one another. They are coming together, you know what I mean? Conflict resolution, and clear mind, clear heart is coming out as current challenge situation, right? I believe this motherfucker is probably the challenge right now, the clear mind, clear heart. And the conflict resolution could be too. Like, I don't know. I feel like the conflict resolution, I don't feel like that's so much the challenge where I'm like, damn, these two, like, at the end of the day, they are willing to make compromises. It's Three of Pentacles, right? Like, they're willing to make compromises. They're willing to figure out what the fuck they need to figure out to make this connection work or to make this relationship work. The clear mind, clear heart, I gotta see his tarot. I'm so curious. I could see that as like being challenged and I'm seeing where Claire's spitting out. But the clear mind, clear heart, it's like, yeah, I could see that being the challenge where it's like someone's having a really hard time, like Eight of Swords shit, where it's like I'm having a hard time seeing this with truth or clarity and being honest about this, right? You're over here where like the Oracle airs you out like immediately where it's like I'm over here in distractions and love that lasts, where it's like more than anything, I want the love that lasts. I want this relationship to be one that is real. Like it lasts for the rest of our lives, right? Distractions is like, but I got my fucking options open. You know what I mean? Like that I could see is your like backup plan. That is your plan B. It's like, you know what? Like if this if this person, whatever, if this shit goes left, like, I'm so scared of this going left that, like, yeah, I'm gonna keep my fucking options open. That too, though, that could also represent where it's like, I'm trying to distract myself from like what he's going through right now. I'm just trying not to touch it. I'm trying not to fucking bring it up. I'm avoiding it, that kind of shit. Which is not bad. He's got coming clean and cosmic nudges coming out. I'm so curious what's going to come out with his tarot. But I love this for him where it's like, this is what I would tell him if he was here. Cosmic nudges coming out represents it's judgment, right? It represents that God is at work in your life and he is sending you signs. You know what I mean? There are signs everywhere in your life right now. All you got to do is open your eyes, boo-boo. This is where God is trying to point you in the right direction. I love a coming clean coming out because this is where you're going to be authentic and real with your emotions about what's going on, right? You're going to open up to Claire about what is going on. You're going to confess what is truly going on with you. We love the outcome. I'm not surprised by it. It's growing together, safe love, where it's like, of course, these two people, they are sharing this life together. They're sharing their journey together. There's a soul bond. They feel, and also too, like, and I feel like that's probably going to hit on like the one thing that you wrote on there about like the turning point that he's going to have. That's it right there. I'm almost certain of it. But let me see. Hold on. So let me put a pin in it. Let me see what comes out with tarot. Let me see current. Yeah, I would love on his side to show me why he's like that. What's going on with him? This has been a lot on you. It's an ex. Specifically one that... I wonder who this is. It could be Earth sign, but it's specifically someone who could have taken advantage of him or abused him financially and could have had a drinking problem. Could have cheated on him. Yep. Could have cheated on him. Could have run him dry of his money. Could have taken advantage of him financially, like big time. There's something eating him up about that. Can I see? I love your guys' outcome. I'm not even worried about it. Can I see more specifically why this, or like what the fuck is going on with this? What's his thoughts, feelings about this? I'm so curious who this is. Wow, he projects this shit on you. And probably doesn't really even know it. He's got some fucking healing to do. He does. This... Oh my god, where do we even start with this? Okay, let me start with the easy shit first. I'll come back to this. But Page of Swords, Two of Wands, coming out of your guys' current challenge or situation, I'm gonna say this. And this don't make it right if he's been saying like, oh yeah, like what... If he's been saying anything that has been fucking hurting you, you know what I mean? Where it's like, well, he said that like he never wants to get married. And you know what I mean? And I take that personally, you know what I mean? Or he says that like, he's never gonna marry me. Like he said that to me. Page of Swords, Two of Wands is where this person is like literally talking out of their ass, or they're saying these things to see what your response will be. You know what I mean? Where it's like, he doesn't feel that way. Of course he fucking doesn't. But he's over here where he's like, well, I'm gonna... Okay, this is an example. Let's say that he said like, well, I'm never gonna get married again. He don't believe that. But he's like, the reason that he said that is because he's wanting to see like, what's Claire gonna say? Like, like what is her thought about that? You know what I mean? Instead of being like, hey, what do you think about getting married someday? It's like, I'm gonna say something sideways. Anyway, you're over here in 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands, which good on you. You probably keep this shit to yourself a majority of the time. Where it's like, yeah, like the shit that he's saying to me, or like these sideways comments, yeah, pisses me off. Like I'm over here where it's like, it's like one comment after another is just like hovering over me. And I'm just like, what the... You probably keep it in. You probably try to distract yourself. You probably just like, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not touching it. I'm not fucking fighting with this, right? he's over here where I'm like, okay, well, let's get down to the nitty gritty. What's going on, right? Like, what is going on with him? What is this? It's like, why this mentality? Why this mindset? It has something to do with an ex of his. And this is probably someone I don't know how, okay. Like, yes, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, it would be someone like first and foremost that would take advantage of someone financially. And so it's like, okay, financial abuse right off of the fucking bat, probably that. This could also be, though, if it's not financial abuse, if you're like, yeah, no, he's never like, that ain't it. You know what I mean? Like, he's never said anything like that. This would be where someone, I don't even know, like, I get why the depiction, or I get why, like, the description of this card is gold digger, because sometimes the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, not saying that, like, it's a gold digger, but I get it, right? A Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who is unkept. Okay, this is someone who they do not take care of themselves. They are lazy as fuck. They don't work. They have no motivation. And so, do you get what I'm saying? Like, this is someone who is like a bum. You know, this is someone who is like, I don't want to have any accountability in my life. I don't want to take care of myself. I want you to fucking do it. I basically want you to be my parent. I basically want you to be my dad as like a grown-ass adult. I want you to take care of me. I don't want to do anything. I'm lazy. I have no motivation. I have no drive in life. I don't even think about those things, because Queen of Pentacles in the upright and King of Pentacles in the upright, which I know he's like that, they think of things long term. You know what I mean? They have 100%, and oh my god, a female narcissist too, at 100%. Because that is all the motherfuckers, bro. Anyway, what I was saying, the King of Pentacles in the upright and the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, that is their whole gig, right? Like, they are in a 10 of Pentacles. They are always thinking about marriage, security, stability. Where are we gonna be at in 20 years? You know what I mean? Like, I'm working for that shit. I want us to have a good life. When it's in the reverse, it's like, I'm not thinking of that, but I want you to give me all of that. I'm not going to work for it, but I want you to fucking give me all of that. It's super selfish. And so, yes, a lot of times that will depict a gold digger, but like, to me, a gold digger is someone who is like, you know what I mean? Like, they know how to take care of themselves. But a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like, oh, you don't, like, you are lazy. You're probably busted. You do not take care of yourself at all. You know what I mean? You probably drink all the fucking time, because Three of Cups came out with it, which is like, oh yeah, they could be an alcoholic 100%. But this could also be where this person, they cheated on him. You know what I mean? They took fucking advantage of him. They were cheating on him all the time. This kind of, whatever he went through with this person, it is still in his energy. It eats him alive. The reason that it does is because he feels like he was so fucking naive during that time, where it's like, how could I have done that? Like, everything was in front of me. Like, what was I doing? And what he's like, he just has not processed this yet, because the way that he treats this Leo in his life, because you're over here where you're like, I don't like that at all. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to like take advantage of you or anything like that. He knows the kind of power that you have. And like, this to me is like, he thinks that like Claire's like gonna like turn on him, or he thinks that like Claire like one day's gonna, you know what I mean, like she's gonna fucking switch up on him. And it's like, no. If he was here, what I would tell him, no, you got this wrong, boo. You seen this person clear as fucking day. You knew it the moment you fucking met them, and you lied to yourself. Now, that's why you're beating yourself up deep down, is because you knew the whole time that this person was like this, and you did not fucking listen to yourself. And now that you met Claire, what you see and what you feel in your gut, it's the truth. This person is not going to take advantage of you. This person is not like your ex at all. You know what I mean? You know that. You know that. You know what I mean? You're getting this twisted, boo-boo. You know what I mean? Like, you know in your heart, you know in your gut that Claire's not going to pull this shit on you. You know her. You know what I mean? Like, listen to your intuition with this shit. Yeah, it's very projecting, very pushing you away. But anyway, sorry, I wish he was here. But anyway, the 10 of Pentacles, which I love for you guys. The 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles coming out as your outcome. I mean, what did you say on there? Oh, hold on. Let me see that, because that is where, I mean, that's happening. I don't doubt that, where you guys get married. I'm curious what, yeah, the turning point is. I mean, that is good. It's like, when you're in enough pain, you'll do something different. He notices that he's stuck in the past. 100%. There's some kind of tower. I'm curious, can you give me an idea of what it is? Please tell. I hope it's not like, oh my gosh, you guys like break up and that's what triggers it. No, it's not that. You guys do not break up over this. Damn, it is a turning point for him. I'm so curious what the light bulb moment for him is. But that is Tower, right? But this is a ton of swords energy, where it's 9 of swords, 6 of swords in reverse, 10 of swords, 5 of swords, king of swords, bottom of the deck. And so this is where like he is mentally, that's why I say like, God, when you're in enough pain, you will do something different. It is mental pain for him, where it is like, I am in a 9 of swords, I am tortured. 6 of swords represents stuck in the past, right? He notices he's stuck in the past and he's playing victim to this. Like he clocks it. And that's like his Tower moment where he's like, I don't want to fucking live like this anymore. And like just pulls his head out. Yeah, so I'm happy to report that it's not like, oh my God, he's losing a relationship or anything. Thank God. Okay. Hold on, boo. Sorry, hold on. I need to shut up. Okay. I need to hurry the fuck up. All right, hold on, Claire. Just for shits and giggles, I want to see. We are forever soul and heart connected. Oh, please don't feel disappointed with me. I know one day we will find our way to each other. I can feel that strong bond we share at a soul level. My higher self is with you every single day. I was gonna say too, with the God thing, I don't feel like he means that. You know what I mean? It's almost like he feels like he's been abandoned. Anyway, hold on. Like abandoned by God, you know what I mean? Hold on, boo-boo. What was your question? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me grab my other deck for that. Hold on. Okay. Here, let's go. Let's see, boo-boo. Sorry if it's so long on that. Okay. Let's go. This is not bad. Wait, hold on. Hold on, Claire. It could be... Oh my God, I hope it doesn't take that long. It can be Cancer season. It could be Cancer season. June, July. You do help with that though. Okay, anyway. Yes, this is not, it's not a bad idea. Okay, now hold on. There could have been, no, I'm not worried about you. 6 of Cups, bottom of the deck, is obviously, whatever, 6 of Cups represents that there's obviously a history here, right? It could be an air sign, and an Aquarius in particular, who this person is that you've reconciled, or reconnected with, rather. I'm not worried about you. If what I feel like, I'm so curious, but what I feel like is going to happen with you reconnecting with this person, because you're Queen of Swords, you're coming at this situation very rationally, very logically, honest. You got a good head on your shoulders in regards to this. The 3 of Swords in the reverse coming out underneath you is like, this is where you were coming at this wanting to, so there could have been some shit that went down between you two, you know what I mean, where it's like, yeah, we had a bad falling out, whatever. But 3 of Swords in the reverse, it does represent where it's like there's healing. I have the intention. It's like, and I would believe with her too, but I have the intention of wanting to heal this, of wanting to, like forgive, whatever, move on. I'm so curious what happened. Yes, and I believe that there's a lot of like joy positivity, healing in this, in you reconnecting with this person. My only advice with this, and this is a long shot with this question, if this person was in addiction, in any kind of toxicity, in some bullshit, in some because they could, in devil is what I'm trying to say. If they were in devil in the past, and that is what like ruined the relationship between you two, if it's like, yeah, they were fucking lying to me about this, they played me out, they took advantage of me, you know what I mean, they whatever, they stole from me, whatever it was, right? You do not ignore your intuition. That I guess is my point with this, is like that was the huge lesson, is do not ignore your intuition when it comes to this person. Do I think they're going to try to pull the shit again? No, but that was like the huge lesson with this. I'm so curious what happened. That was it. That was a lesson with it, was to be like, do not ever ignore your intuition. Do not ever ignore the signs that I'm trying to show you. But yeah, I think it was a good idea. I'm not worried about you. I feel like this is like, yeah, this is a good reconciliation. This is one where there's a lot of healing and a lot of happiness. Yeah. Fun, happiness, joy. You guys are being honest. I'm so curious what happened. Hold on. I just had the conversation. Oh, word. Yeah, word. I'm not mad. Okay. I was scared. I was like, oh God, what's the word? No, that was good. I'm not worried about it. Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right, boo-boos. Who's all in here? Did Shelly ever come back in here? Abby. Anna. I put hearts on the question. Okay, hold on, boo. Where the fuck did Shelly go? Word. Okay. Wait. Okay, word. Word, okay. All right, hold on, boo. Sorry, I need to put the chat. Hold up, boo. Should I use this one? Fuck it, I'm gonna use this deck. Let me get this shit out of my way. Hold on. Okay. Oh. Hold up. There we go. All right, let's get it, boo. I might pull Oracle. Let's just see what comes out. Okay. Let's go. All right, let's go. Word. I get that. Wait, he is swords, right? Is he? Or, an air sign. Isn't he? This makes sense as to why his energy comes across like this. Libra period. The Justice card came out. Yeah, the Justice card came out, which is a Libra card, but he always comes across to me, like, I thought maybe he was a Gemini or some shit. Because he always comes across to me, like, very, like, cut and dry. Like, like, duh, you know, like, it is what it is. Like, you know, it just, like, matter of fact. Like, he always comes across like that. Especially in this. Okay. Yeah, shouldn't that deep to him with this. There are like no cups or anything coming out. There's a lot of swords though. Okay, hold on. Let me just get one more and then we'll pop off. Okay, word. Was the bottom of the deck, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, let's get the fuck into this. So, as current situation, I wanted to see like why what was it like in the first place, you know what I mean? Like what was your whole dynamic? What was the whole friendship? Like what was it? Judgment, Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords. At least for him, right? This is where Judgment, yeah, someone new, you know what I mean? But it's someone who at first I can definitely see where he's like, I really like our banter, you know what I mean? Like I feel like this person is, we can have good conversation. A lot of things that we talk about, it helps me, it helps us, like whatever. It's very, you know, it's very swords based, which is like, yes, it's a lot of communication, it's a lot of talking. Just a lot of connection through communication, intelligence, right? I'm like, okay, I get that. Okay, word. And then I wanted to see, okay, well, why, like, what happened, or why does he not reply to her? Like, you know what I mean? What, does something happen? No. Like, it's 3 of Wands, Justice, and the Magician. And so, and yes, this does show, like, okay, but we're like, you could have fucking handled that better. It's done to him, like 3 of Wands. It is very much like, and I will give that to him. He probably always seen this connection like this, where it's like, yeah, I'm not like planning on like being friends with this person for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Like it's a good dynamic that I got with him. I can talk to him. You know what I mean? But it's not like a forever thing. Judgment and 3 of Wands is very like season. You know what I mean? Like it's for a season. It's not. This isn't that deep to me. 3 of Wands especially. Because 3 of Wands is like, yeah, it probably wasn't long that they've known each other. But this is where it wasn't like hard for him to walk away from it. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I've moved on. Like I've moved on from that place in my life or that point in my life. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna like hold on to that or anything. It's not that deep to me. Justice, obviously, like this is his personality 100%. That's why I asked if he like was an air sign. And sure shit, he's a Libra. But this is how he is, right? Like he's Justice. Things are very black and white to him. Things are very cut and dry. It's not deep to him. You know what I mean? And so this is how we dealt with it. It's like, you know, at the end of the day, like so this is an example of how his thinking would be. Let's say, for example, like, which I feel like I've pulled before. This is why I'm using this as an example. Let's say, for example, like she doesn't work there anymore. He's like, yeah, we just like, it was just like a work friend. Like, why would I talk to him anymore? Like, that would be his answer. He'd be like, yeah, it was a work friend, but they don't work there anymore. So they're not a work friend anymore. That's how Justice is, where it's like, okay, I guess, well, all right, I guess it's, yeah, I guess that's the answer. Okay, period. But the Magician card coming out with it is like he did not, and we've been steady pulling this. Like he did not deal with this in the right way, right? Like Magician is basically doing like the Magician effect, where it's like, and I'm gone. You know what I mean? Like I'm here and now I'm not. So I believe, yeah, like he's probably like I don't ever see that in his shit either, where it's like, yeah, he's definitely not talking to her. Anyway, and then get this. Oh my god, stop. Oh my god. I pulled for, okay, let's see now in this position. It's like, can we see how this went down when like the opportunity presented itself, or like she tried to like hook up with him or whatever, right? Whenever he's seen that like this person's trying to progress this into something I don't want. Hermit, yikes. Oh my god, this guy, dude. Oh my god. Hermit Chariot Sun. He probably didn't say anything. He probably just like this to me would be switch up in behavior immediately. Like, okay, this is just an example too. Let's say like, and I'm using this for a reason because Chariot came out. Now you see me, now you don't. I'm using this example for a reason because Chariot came out, and I know that I've kind of pulled like some shit with him before in the past where I'm like, yeah, he'd like be using her or something for like, whatever. Chariot can represent travel. This is why I'm saying this. Let's say, for example, like she's giving him a ride home, right? And he's kind of like stuck in the vehicle. And like she's whatever, they're like parked outside of his house or some shit like that. Like she's like, okay, like here you go. Hey. And she's like, hey, do you want to like, do you want to like smoke up for a second or whatever? He's like, okay, yeah, sure. And they're like sitting outside the house, and then all of a sudden she starts to get like super flirtatious, or she like says something like, wouldn't that be crazy if we like hooked up? And he's probably like, I gotta go. It's like Hermit would be an immediate change in behavior, right? Where it is immediate recluse and getting the fuck out. And so that to me is like, that's how he dealt with it. He didn't say anything. He didn't say a word, but this is definitely behavior change immediately, where this is like, I'm reclusing back into self. I'm going into the shell, and you are never going to like have conversations with me again. Like, that's it. That's it. Now, as for like the last part, okay, let's see outcome. Let's see, like, are they gonna be, especially because like we know what's going on between you two. Let's see what the fuck is happening, right? Like what's gonna happen? What's the dynamic? Is it gonna change? World card. It's a wrap, at least for him, right? Because this is a majority of his. Hold on, I'm gonna go a little over. This is obviously a majority of his energy that I'm pulling on, right? It's a done deal for him. World card is where, so I would say like this is not a done deal for him. If that motherfucker came out in the reverse, then I'd be like, oh, okay, like he's still leaving the door open. He still like got it, whatever. He still like got it the number saved. He still has like the intention of, no, it's done. The world card is where like this part in his life, or that, which makes sense because it looks super seasonal, like just the way that he viewed the friendship and shit like that. The world card is where it's a wrap, right? Like there is no desire for him to want to reopen this box or like reopen this door or anything like that. um I give it to him. He kind of appears to me like there's this side of him that clocked something intuitively, and that could be a reason as to why he never responds or anything. Like there's something that's clocking to him intuitively that's not genuine with this. um where he's like, I don't know, there's just like something, and he don't really even like, whatever, he can't even really explain it. He's like, I don't know, I feel like there's like something like not genuine or something off, and so that's just, and I don't need a reason, like I don't need to like dig more into that. I just feel like there's something off with that or with her, and that's why I'm not responding. Like it's just a done deal to me. Yeah, anyway, he's probably a trip, bro. Oh my god, he probably pisses so many people off. He probably pisses so many people off, dude. Anyway. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I feel sick. Hold on. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, oh. Yeah, that motherfucker is definitely an air sign. Anyway, word. Yeah, I'm not mad. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad about any of that. But yeah, I would say, you know, and I can't even be mad at him for that either. I was gonna say, you know, oh, well, maybe his only downfall is not like being 100% like honest about, but like I get it because I get why he's not, or why he like doesn't need to give an explanation, because he's like, yeah, like why? Like, there's no reason for me to give an explanation with like that weird shit that just happened. Anyway, yeah, that motherfucker probably a trip. Oh, word. Okay. I love me a Gemini woman. See, Gemini women are a fucking trip. Y'all motherfuckers are crazy, but in the best way. You know what I mean? Gemini women are crazy, but in the best way possible. Y'all motherfuckers be wildin'. It's like the best amount of chaotic energy. Okay. I believe that. I believe that. I don't know if Shelly's in here. Abby, you're in here, right, boo? If Shelly don't come in here, I'm probably just gonna refund her tonight. Excuse me. Is she not in here? Oh shit, maybe she's not. Well, I'll hang out for a minute. Taylor, did you have a question, boo? Whatever, I'm gonna get my decks ready, because she probably will hop back in here. Second passage is sent in. Word. On the bottom of the deck too, with your reading, there was Queen of Cups, Three of Pentacles. That was like I can't remember what else was on there. I think it was pulling time frame for like when that shift would happen with him, and that is where like the feminine in his life, obviously being you. There's something that like you brought to his awareness, or like, so it makes sense. It makes sense. Because it's like, yeah, you do help him. You help him work through this emotionally somehow. But that makes sense, you saying that. Not right now. I just closed my list because I gotta try to get off here at 6, but I will be back on here on Friday. I 100%. Hold on, I think that, so who was it that sent in? Was it Raquel? Hold on, I gotta refund her. It was. Okay, hold on. We found. Done. Okay. Order. There we go. Went through. I don't know where the fuck everyone went. Poor Shelly. Okay. Shelly, I always see her hop in here and then her ass be hopping out. Yes, I'll be here Friday, but lose. Hold on. Got a message. Then right quick. Well, y'all, I don't know what to think. I'm gonna message. No. Well, fuck it. Word, I'm gonna hang out for like one more second. I know, I see that she liked it, but I don't don't see her in here. I'm gonna hang out for fucking literally like a minute. We made great timing tonight, bitch. Sorry, message. Yeah, I see Chelsea. Like when I click on, well, you guys can probably see that too. Maybe Abby, if you're in here and your fucking comments aren't showing up because it does that to Chelsea too, try to hop in on my YouTube. Yeah, that's just the weirdest shit. Hold on, I wonder if I like muted you or something. No, I didn't. What the fuck? I don't know. Ugh. Sorry, that looks probably fucking crazy. I'm getting recorded sent out tonight and tomorrow. What else? I'll be on here Friday. Pray for me. I have a doctor's appointment on fucking Friday. Well. Oh, word! There you are, boo. What up? Oh. Word. Wish you want to do your reading on is what I think it is. Oh, my hand hurts. Ugh. Okay. Word. All right. You know the drill, baby. Let's get it. Let's go. Hopefully Shelly hops in here too. Okay. You know the drill, boo. Excuse me. Oh my god. Excuse me. Let me see current. It's my indigestion. I'm just like, I can't. Which is, I mean, Teamwork Love, we love. Where's he at? You probably already know, you know what I mean? But Teamwork Love coming out as, like, current challenger situation. Yeah, and I definitely, like, see it as both. Because I see that as something that obviously, which, like, duh, we've been pulling that. Like, I do see that as something that these two people clearly want. Hold on, I gotta see what the challenge is with that, because I'm wondering if it's gonna be, like, timing. Kind of. Okay, but Teamwork Love avoidance coming out as current. Well, yeah. Teamwork Love is what both of these people are wanting, which is like a partnership coming together, working through this thing together, right? Working through the conflict, compromising, like doing the damn thing. Don't get me started. The avoidance card is the challenge or what is standing in the way of that, which is obvious. It's hiding, it's avoiding it, it's running away from it. The only positive with that card is that even though so like right maybe Abby's doing this too, you know what I mean, even though these two people are avoiding this, it's not like they are distracting themselves or whatever they're trying to like whatever, it's not like they're trying to distract themselves from this, right? They are, yes, they're avoiding this, but there is also introspection that they are doing, so it's like we love that, at least, you know what I mean? I guess that is the one silver lining with that. You have hurting and someone's forgiven. Oh my god. You have hurting and someone's forgiven you coming out. Which again, love that for her. The hurt, well, not the hurting, but like the hurting does represent where, so this is where someone, this is like Hierophant, like Five of Cups, or Hierophant, Five of Swords type shit, right? Bye. Okay, sorry for me taco. It's a big fucking taco. Team, what was he saying? hurting. I think I was going off of you. Okay. The hurting is, oh yeah, that's what I was saying, is where it's very like Hierophant, like Five of Cups, Five of Swords type shit. But the hurting card is where you are feeling, obviously you're hurting over this, right? There is pain that you're still in over this. And yes, it can represent like feeling rejected from this. However, this, even though this person is feeling like this, they have found some kind of release or some way to at least let these kind of feelings go, possibly even let this situation go. You know what I mean? Do you want to take a fucking guess at like what one of his cards is? Back together, intimacy. Like every time, I swear to God, at least as of recently, but the back together is exactly what it sounds like. It's where he wants to have a fresh start. He wants to have a second chance at this. You know what I mean? And of course, he wants to come back together with like, which I like, whatever. I would have a whole plethora of fucking advice for him, or like some words of affirmation if he was here. But he's wanting to come back together at this with like as his best self. You know what I mean? And he wants that from Abby too, of course. The intimacy card that's coming out from him, or coming out for him, excuse me, this represents that he wants to come together, right? He's magnetically pulled towards this. He's missing this person. And then I don't know. I'm curious what tarot is going to be, but it's spiritual attack in pictures coming out as outcome, which spiritual attack is not bad, right? It's like, of course there are triggers, obviously, that even though these two people are not in communication, whatever, they're still getting triggered from this for the purpose of it having a spiritual, for them to have a spiritual awakening, excuse me. But it also does represent where this connection is divinely protected. The pictures card coming out with that. It's reminiscing. It's missing the other person. And my only advice with this would, oh my God, my fucking advice with this, at least for him, and yeah, maybe Abby's like this too. My advice would be, because you were missing this person or reminiscing about them so much, you could be using substances to cope with those fucking feelings. That would be my warning for that. But anyway, let me just get into tarot if I can see how this pans out. Let me see current. I'm not mad. Where's he at? Love. Outcome. Has Taurus season come out? I'm not mad about that. Empress and Knight of Wands is coming out as current. Whatever, his shit like be staying steady like that. Seven of Cups World card coming out on bottom of the deck. I'm not mad. I'm frustrated, but like I'm not mad. That is where, whatever, I just feel like I say this so much with him. Or even just for these two. Like Seven of Cups is a lot of uncertainty, a lot of confusion, a lot of thinking, right? And yes, sevens are pauses, right? We already done nowhere in a pause with these two. But it's like pausing and being confused, being uncertain, freaking out, like worrying, you know what I mean? Because emotions are involved. I love a world coming out with it because it's like, okay, we are wrapping up this motherfucking cycle, right? Like this is close to coming to a wraps. The Empress and the Knight of Wands coming out as current. Yes, this can be Taurus season 100%, but, and I do believe that. Obviously, we see that in these readings all the time, right? Where Empress does represent where these two people, they are on a path of growth, whatever. We love that. They're on a path of growth. They're on a path of bettering themselves, right? Both of them are. Knight of Wands coming out, that they are starting to find their spirit again. You know what I mean? They're starting to find their passion again, that fire in their life again. You're over here with Tower and Seven of Wands, where I would say probably, and yeah, like the past year has probably not been fucking easy for you. Especially like, yes, with this situation, but even in your personal life, but but this could also be a warning too, boo. Like, of course, this can be showing us like general where it's like, yeah, she has been through like some shit this past year, 100%, where there has been a lot of change. There's been a lot of upheaval in her life. And it has shaped her into a different person. You know what I mean? Not bad, just different. I could also see with these cards too, though, with Tower and Seven of Wands, which I wonder if we pulled this before, but this situation or him coming forward can be so sudden so sudden that you literally get shocked into like a 7 of Wands where it's like you waited this fucking long and like now all of a sudden, or you come at me so left, and not in a bad way, where it's like you reach out to me like a totally different person, and you could just be in a 7 of Wands where it's like that's my immediate reaction is to be like defensive as fuck, you know what I mean, is to push this person away. He's over here, which is not bad and not surprising either, is Judgment, 4 of Swords, where I'm like, okay, boo boo, we love that for you. Judgment is where he is working on self. He's listening to God. He's listening to the signs, which, oh, trust me, at least we're seeing a 4 of Swords and not like a fucking like Ace of Swords in the reverse with him. But Judgment is, yes, it is where he's like following this path. He's doing the thing. He's improving self. But it's also where he's seeing synchronicities and signs in his life, right? I like a 4 of Swords because at least he's processing it. It's clocking to him. He's thinking about it now. And the 4 of Swords is where, hold on, I'm going to go over on this. It's where he's thinking about it, but he's also making sense of it, right? So we love that. I like the outcome. I just want more because it is his energy in that outcome. I just want to see more. Okay. Word. Can I do one more? Yeah, these cards are like super Cancer season. I'm curious if we've pulled that before. Communication then. How? I could see a situation happening where you run into him at, because it could be Hierophant, 3 of Pentacles. I could see a situation where you run into him at work, or it'd be like school, like a school, work, gym. What else would Hierophant be? Church, like whatever. It's something like that where it's like a like hospital, store, it's like like an institution, you know what I mean? It's like a fucking building, you know what I mean? For the purpose of like improving self or whatever. But I could see a situation like that where you like literally run into him like that. Hold on one second. Hi. What's the matter? Hello?
Try this.
Try what?
I actually tried this.
Oh shit. Get ready. My son, I'm gonna need that heating pad. It looks so hot though. Fries are the best.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's a whole lot more.
Oh, he won't be. Oh, he wanted to be big back tonight. Me and my husband usually are not like that. We really keep it locked in a majority of the time. We're both Tauruses, so we have to be. Otherwise, we'd be as big as a house. Oh my god. Abby, like, stop. But yeah, did you get this the last time? I keep getting signs that remind me of you. That is this shit right here. I keep getting signs that remind me of you. I can't ignore them anymore. I need to reach out to you. Oh my god. I've never met someone like you. You're special. Please have patience with me because I'm still learning. Wait until you see the bottom of the deck. I can't hide my true feelings anymore. I spend my life with you. And then bottom of the deck. I didn't realize what I had with you until it was too late. Have you moved on, or do I still have a chance with you? Like, shut up. It doesn't surprise. I mean, honestly, it was not a bad reading. Sorry, it was a fucking long on that. And it was not a bad reading. Period, 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 period. Word. That shit just, like, makes me, like, stop. Did Shelly ever come here? I don't know if she did. I'm probably going to end up refunding her, because she's been on the list for like a week. Yeah, and Taylor, if you got a question, boo, make sure you send that shit over. All right, boo. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and refund Shelly. Yeah, hop over. Why are my ears so red? No. Well, I'm gonna hang out for a second on YouTube, okay? Okay. Yeah, I gotta plug you bitches in. Okay, I love you guys. I will see you on Friday, right? Bye. We're probably fitting to be super loud. Hold on. Let's have a bite of this taco. What do we got over here? What did he put on this shit? He's on here. That's a good taco. What the heck? That's a good motherfucking taco. That's a good taco. I'm gonna end this, okay? I'll see you boobers on Friday. I love you guys. This is a good taco.